Let's just kick it off, dude.
Let's go, baby.
You know, this is a special episode of Fire and the Kid. Brian the Kid Callen shooting his bullshit TV show, as
trash.
he calls it.
Absolute trash.
Trash.
You know it's bad. Which one is it? Which one of these? Which shitty spinoff is he doing now?
Who knows? He plays in a coach with rickets. I don't know, dude. But
gym teacher. This guy's the worst. I'm glad I'm here.
So I decided to fill his chair with Brian Callen, and then of course we filled Brian Callen's chair with the Red Rocket.
That's
Santino.
right, baby doll. That's how it
tour,
goes.
right? The Red Rocket tour is
Red Rocket tour is coming in 2020. Come out and
What's
come
up,
see
bro?
me. What's up, baby
Theater
doll?
shows. What's up, baby dog?
Trying to do it.
And then we got, to me, one of the greatest comedians alive right now, Andrew Schulz. What's up, playa?
Thank you very much.
All the way
Thanks
from
for
New
having
York,
me.
man.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know that Santino and Callen had like a friendly beef.
It's hilarious.
It's not friendly anymore.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
But we were on stage at our show the other day at the store.
In the main room?
And
Yeah.
Santino, you know, Santino's a passionate, fiery guy.
The most fire.
And someone just goes, "So how do you really feel about Callen?" He says that to Santino, and Santino just starts ripping Callen, dude. In the moment,
Were you like, what the fuck?
bro? And he's like going in. He's like, his material is this or whatever. And I look and I literally take the microphone away. And I go, "This is family business. You can't what are we talking about? This is backstage stuff for the people here."
I was lighting him up.
I feel like you're that way with everybody except me, really.
No, except for you, yeah, because I really love you.
Cool, man.
No, but I do that with Callen because I just it's his little cocky attitude. He's got way too much attitude. When he comes in the green room, he's got way too much attitude. He prances around like he owns the place. I don't like it. He flashes money a lot. Like D'Elia flashes money.
Yeah.
But it's different because it's fun.
Yeah.
Callen does it,
Funny
and it makes
money.
me so fucking mad, dude. I want to choke him out and kill him. His little skinny neck.
I'm back to thinking this is real.
Yeah, part of it.
I did. They're blurred lines.
I think I was right.
They're blurred lines.
Part of it is real.
Because the things he was saying weren't like.
It's personal.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, and his hair's thin, and you were like, why would you even mention it? You did. You were like, his hair's so thin.
That's why you go through a divorce.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, dude.
That guy teed me up. That guy in the
Your wife
audience.
DMs me. You said something about that.
Just super personal.
Ghost accounts. She's got ghost accounts.
Schultz, I felt like last night in the belly room that stand up on the spot was made for you, man.
Dude, I love that show. Shouts to Jeremiah.
Yeah.
So dope.
I love that
How
show.
weird was it, though? So if you weren't there last night, Santino, but the way they did it, you know, stand up on the
I've
spot.
done it, yeah. I
you've
like
done
that
it a
show.
million
Yeah,
times,
Jeremiah's show's great.
But Comedy Central's doing their thing where they have a celebrity who has an earpiece in, and then people are feeding them jokes.
Oh, it's from Spade Show where they coach them how to do stand-up?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes. So they had, it would go legit comic like Andrew, celebrity comic, but the crowd was like,
Who was the celebrity?
This black guy went up
from
after me. He's
Queer Eye
gay.
for the Straight Guy.
Oh, that's what.
Dude,
That's so funny.
Hold up.
This black guy, he was gay.
His jeans
Schultz
were,
doesn't know any gay black guys.
Dude, that shit is no.
I don't either.
Bro,
I didn't know where you were from either.
First time I would go down south, you know, people are just way more friendly, and I was like, dude, what's up with all these gay black guys, dude?
Yeah, lots of
crazy.
Yeah, Atlanta's cracking with him.
You go to Atlanta's the first time I ever see so many gay black guys.
Well, Atlanta's different. Yeah, that's
that's
where
where it
they're-
is.
that's
That's
where
where it
the thing
is.
is. Yeah.
That's where they keep them. That's where they.
That's where they stay, dude. His jeans were painted on, man. I didn't know who he was.
So that
I
guy
didn't
did
know. I
stand-up?
just heard him say something. I didn't know he was saying queer eye for the straight guy.
Yeah.
I thought he's like, I'm the queer guy. Because he said, hi, my name is whatever. I'm the queer guy. And I'm like, is Spade telling him to just, like, are they pranking? What's going on here?
but there was one guy, and I don't want to say who because I don't know what they're gonna do with it. But he wouldn't say the stuff. He go, nope, not saying it.
He would say that out loud?
Yeah, he's going
Caesar
nope.
Milan?
Yeah,
He wouldn't do
he'd
it?
go, nope.
Wait, I don't understand. What do you mean? He would say no in the middle of the bit?
Yeah, he didn't
Why?
like where they were going. I don't know. Thought it was maybe too offensive.
Dude, you got to
Thought he
get
would
someone that's
offend the
down.
dogs.
There's the kid. That's his name right there. You just had him
Who?
up. Kamaro Brown.
Was that him?
Yeah,
that
that's
him?
the guy.
I don't know if that's him.
You're right for the straight guy. That's
what I typed
His
in.
dick was in everybody's face in the front row.
Kamaro Brown. Is he
Yeah.
a big guy? Is he a big boy?
Not small. His
No?
jeans were. I've never seen tighter jeans.
So
on a
wait, and
human
Caesar
being.
Milan, the dog guy?
I miss Caesar Milan. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
I like
didn't
him.
want to participate?
I guess not. Wasn't having it for the most part.
Damn.
I mean, would
wonder-
any of you do that?
What do you mean?
Like
Would
write
you
the
like
joke?
have somebody in your ear like telling you
Yeah,
what
but the
to
whole
say?
point is that they're doing that. The whole point is to people that aren't stand-up.
Like they had Chuck.
Yeah,
They had
but like
Chuck
just tell me
Liddell
what
do
to
it.
say and I'll do one joke and then I'll walk
if
off.
I wasn't a stand-up, I get the bit, right? They had hot Instagram models go up there and
Yeah.
do it.
They had Chuck Liddell do it. They had.
Yeah, I get it
like,
because they don't do stand-up. That's funny to be like fed lines from professional
they had the
comedians.
two
I don't
the
get
Property
it.
brothers, the twins.
Yeah.
Have them do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but as a stand-up, no, you would never. But
Well,
I mean,
even a not stand-up, it'd be like, let me just learn one joke, and then I'll go up and I'll tell it, and then I'll get off.
But they're
Yeah.
up there for a while.
Yeah, why?
No,
Why are you doing that?
That's good.
And one of them was good. I got to tell you, the girl, the Instagram model, you'd have to look it up on Spade Show that did it. Secret Stand Up is what it's called with Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was there.
No, when Whitney Cummings does
No,
it,
that's what I'm
it's
saying. Whitney
really
did it with
funny.
Spade
I
and an
love
Instagram
Whitney.
model,
Thank you.
and
Love
she
Whitney.
murdered.
I love her.
The jokes were fire.
All right, fine.
So like it works, especially because you see a hot chick,
No, Chuck Liddell's was funny too.
Charlotte McKinney. That's her right there on Lights Out. Yeah.
let's see.
You know who also did really well was Swaggy P. Remember from the
Nick
Lakers?
Young did it?
Nick Young crushed.
Really?
Where I was like,
see
oh,
that.
all right,
I love
well.
him, bro.
You love Swaggy P?
I love Swaggy P.
I'm a fan of him too.
I did a show with him. We did the show where me and him sat in a hot tub. This is legit. We sat in a hot tub drinking Coronas.
Yeah.
On what's the
Kevin Hart
Cinco de
thing?
Mayo? Nah, I know. We did the show years before he did his show.
I was gonna say you did a.
We sat in a hot tub and we were doing this thing, and his producer goes, "Hey, don't mention the D'Angelo Russell thing."
yeah.
He's like, "Do not mention." And I go, "Yeah, respect. I won't. I'm not going to step on his toes."
Yeah.
We get in the tub. No shit.
Yeah.
We're chatting. He's laughing, having a good time.
brings
Right
it up.
away, he says it. He's like, you know what I say? Snitches get stitches. I'll bury you, motherfucker. And I was like, oh my god. And I looked at the producer, and he's just shaking his head, and I'm like, I didn't say shit, dude. He's offering it. I go, you don't like snitches? He goes, nah, and they know who they are, and they know exactly where they are, and I know where they are too. And I
You
was
look in
like,
the camera.
Whoa.
I was smiling the whole time. I was
Hell
loving every
yeah.
second of it. I was like, go get him. This is right after it happened. Like, right. We shot that show right after it happened.
Thank you, Kat.
So I was worried he was, but they let us release it. He signed off. He didn't care at all.
Yeah, he doesn't care about anything.
Because
No, but that's why I love that.
Why
Yeah,
did he get
yeah,
in
it's
trouble?
refreshing.
Did he like?
He didn't get in
He got
trouble.
No,
he
D'Angelo
cheated on,
Russell.
what's her
Cheated
name?
on
Yeah,
whatever, and his
Iggy
and
Azalea.
white girl.
Iggy
Iggy
Azalea.
Azalea, and D'Angelo Russell had recordings of it.
and he snitched on him.
He had like a recording of them in the room, I think, or something, right? Talking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Talking about
something.
getting pussy, and I think it all leaked. And D'Angelo Russell was at the crux of it, right? For some reason,
He was
a
the
part of
one
it.
that
He was the one
recorded it.
snitching on people.
Oh, I thought he was.
No, he
okay.
No, he
recorded it.
recorded it, and then aired it on like his Instagram, right?
I think he posted on Snapchat or some shit. I obviously it was a mistake. I don't think he was really. I don't
Yeah,
think
but that's
he
a
was really
pretty
trying to-
bonehead mistake.
Huge
Why are you
mistake.
recording
He's
your friend's
balling now,
conversation?
though.
Yeah.
That boy's balling.
In
now.
Brooklyn.
D'Angelo?
Well, no, now he's in.
Oh, that's
Golden
right. He
State.
left. Yeah, he
He's
left.
a
That's
baller
right.
now.
Yeah.
He's really good.
No, he could hoop.
Yeah.
He could hoop. He could definitely.
You
hoop.
can hoop. This kid can hoop.
Thank you,
Thanks
my
for the
friend.
invite, by the way, in Montreal to play in the basketball league. These guys didn't even fucking invite
I
me.
invited you.
JFL.
They
Yes,
didn't invite you.
nobody
I invited
me.
you.
I go
Did
down
I
to
not
the gym.
invite you?
You did. I know, but I go down to the gym to lift. I feel like I'm not. I go down to lift, and these guys all come in basketball jerseys. I'm like, oh, thanks for the.
You had basketball jersey.
Yes, it was
They do
official.
this. They do this thing where it's like
5-on-5?
Yeah, it's like full
3-on-6. It's weird. Canadians are weirdos, bro.
Weird, dude.
Yeah, it's so strange.
It's just like a comedy. What is it? A comedy festival game.
Yeah.
right.
So it was like U.S. or it was Canada versus the
Gary
world.
Shandling style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada versus the world.
Yes.
The world
And
won.
who was
Of
your
course we
team?
won, dude.
Come on,
Don't
bro.
Play around. It was me, Rafa. You know Rafi,
I know of him.
Ruffing about
I
the
don't know.
Brazilian comedian?
Brazilian guy.
I know of him.
Dude, he can hoop.
He can hoop.
Yeah.
He's built like you.
Oh wait, the straight Brazilian guy. Yeah, I mean, he's straight from Brazil. Like he came over here.
Dude, how many queer eyes do we have on this fucking show?
We're not for the Brazilian guy.
He say, do some capoeira and suck your dick in between. Blum, 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 blum. Oh,
Straight
blum, blum, blum,
Brazilian
blum.
guy. It rules all. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I do know him. Really
Yo,
good
Rafi's
dude.
great.
Great
man.
guy.
He's great. He's funny as
He's
shit.
funny too.
He's a beast.
So he hooped. Who else was on the team?
He hooped. There's a few other folks I'm forgetting right now.
like that.
But yeah, it was a fun little game.
I would have hooped.
Anyway,
Bro,
I want
I-
to do it. Next time I want to do it. But
Are you guys doing JFL in Vancouver?
I'll be in Vancouver. Are you going?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I didn't know you. Are you not going?
I'm going to
Just
Vancouver
announced.
this weekend.
Oh, so you're not doing it
Yeah,
then.
not
no,
doing it then.
no.
That'd
We're
be
doing.
fun.
Yeah, we're doing Vancouver this weekend.
I think
But,
Burr is doing it.
Bird's
I was
the
so
headliner.
surprised. I was like, I'm surprised.
Really?
Well, most guys will do JFL Montreal.
Yeah.
And Toronto. You did Toronto, right? No, you didn't do it. I did Toronto.
JFL promoted my Toronto dates, I guess.
Didn't exist.
Just
No, they were
trying
there.
to tie you into it.
I don't even know how it works. I don't even know why we need a promoter. I'm doing the promoting.
Yeah, I know.
Correct. It makes
The whole
zero
thing is
sense.
really
Yeah.
weird.
This
I
whole
don't
thing
even know
is
who's doing it now.
Bro, I
I think it's Tim Hortons promotes the whole thing. I think there's a coffee shop that they do all the
I don't
promoting.
know. I don't know why.
You get a
Yeah.
coffee, you get a free
But
ticket.
isn't
to
it weird?
JFL.
Like
Don't
you
even
have your
start on-
gigs in Europe, right?
Yeah.
So like your agent books another agent to book your gigs,
in Europe.
right?
Yeah.
I remember when
Mm-hmm.
and I love my agent. Shouts to TJ, he's the man. But I remember when he explained this, and I'm like, so what the fuck do I need you?
Yeah. Why don't I just deal with that guy direct?
Yeah, like I can email him.
Yeah.
and say Scotland.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's all, but that's their. You're taking away they're the middleman. The agents are.
But that's why they're fucking up
I know they're
Right?
the guy that knows the guy.
They're the guy, but and now those guys are done. Like what is it? Bert did that deal. Bert did some deal that's going to change a lot. I think what's going to happen is these like.
Are you allowed to say the deal? I know the deal. Are you allowed to say it?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe not.
I don't think Andrew's ever not said anything because he's not allowed to say it. I don't think.
Yeah, but I
that's-
like Bert. He got $10 million. I like Bert for his touring rights. I like Bert. He's a good guy. But they
They like give you. It's basically like getting a guarantee.
guarantee
And you don't have to
versus
worry about tickets, anything.
they take care of everything. They're booking the dates. They're booking everything. So once you do that, if his agent handed him over to them, his agent's a retard.
Yeah.
Because why would you hand someone over to someone that makes you completely unnecessary?
Right.
And
I
Bert
think
has to
that's
give you
what's gonna
10%?
happen. Exactly. It's like, why would I give you 10%? You're not doing anything. So it's like, why would you ever do that? It's just odd, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make any
Don't
sense.
you think that the future is going to be all these venues that we all play the same venues, like it's AEG or like
Yeah.
Live Nation? All these venues are going to just go, well, we'll just book your touring, and then we'll go,
Straight to you.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like how what's it called? Took over radio completely. What do they call it? Clear Channel. Like those guys just ate up everything, and now they own and control everything. Any radio
Yeah.
station you go to now. You know when
It's
you do
Clear
press,
Channel.
it's all Clear Channel. They own
Yeah.
everything.
Well, and
so
they-
all their rules apply. They're pretty much like the beast.
They
of
doubled
all.
down on radio.
Hard.
I feel like it's a bad idea.
hard.
Bad.
Hard.
Bad news.
But Podcast One tried that with podcasting.
Same
They tried
thing.
doing a
Yeah, they try to eat
yeah,
everyone.
Doesn't
that-
work.
didn't
Dude,
work.
I'm like, last night I had a very uncomfortable situation.
Where at the club?
Yeah.
What happened?
I did that.
He's laughing
stand-up
right
on
now.
the
I
spot.
already. It's got to be.
Dude, I did stand up.
good.
I did whatever. I did stand up on the
Stand-
spot.
yeah.
With
Yeah.
Jeremiah. I'm leaving. I'm about to walk out scot free. We had a great time. Go do another spot. Everything is gonna be great. Laugh Factory. And Emily at the store goes, "Hey, do you want to do a spot in the main room? Joey's on it. Burr's on it. Greg Fitzsimmons on it." I was like, "Hell yeah, of
course."
And we're walking through the main room. And she goes, "Yeah, you know, it's like it's a benefit for people on the spectrum." And I'm like, "Hold on, is like retarded people here? Like, what's going?" Because I just don't. I was like, "I'll just pass. I don't know exactly how to do it, you know."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "No. It's like people in a halfway house. To me, halfway house is you were, had some drug stuff,
addict,
or
yeah.
Drug addict.
you maybe were in jail, locked up, and they're trying to bring you
Trying to
back
figure it
into
out.
regular
That's, I
society.
usually say drug. I go to drug addict.
Or drug
Every
addict. Doesn't
time,
matter,
drug addict.
right?
Halfway house.
Yeah.
drug
Oh,
addict.
So I go halfway house. Okay, I'm walking in the back. There's some guys with like beards and like face tattoos. And I'm like, oh, these some rough guys are trying to get their life back together. And I'm excited because I'm like, these guys aren't going to be offended. Shit, I can fucking go in.
Fuck yeah.
I get brought up on stage. I do a couple jokes. Things are going really well. And then I go into this retard bit, right? And you see how like quiet it is now?
Yeah, even
like
now,
if you could
except for me, I'm
multiply
loving
how
it.
quiet it is now by like 1,000, that's what that full room felt like.
Really?
It got real quiet. And I'm like, this is weird.
But you were crushing before that because I
Dude,
saw you early
It,
on.
it was good.
Wreck it.
I'm not the guy who like says, oh, I killed every set. Like I'm
Is
the
there
most
anything worse
critical
than
of
that guy?
myself. It was
It was
hard.
going well. Yeah.
It was going hard. Took a little turn. Took a little turn. And then I would say I got it back up to about like 50%. Right?
But that's a hard hole to dig out of.
We were really
Some would
dug
say the
deep.
hardest.
We were dug. We were dug very deep. Okay, we were dug very deep.
Help us out.
So I walk off stage, and Diaz goes. He goes. Hey, why'd you close with the retard joke? It's a benefit for retards. I go, what? He goes. Yeah, it's for fucking retards. It's okay, kid. Don't worry about it. Right?
How about the sound guy goes, dude, balls, man, to do that retard joke in front of the
For the fucking
He
retard.
goes, but I thought it went pretty well. About 50% dug it. About 50% dug it.
Bro, I go back to the Fitzsimmons
Where
like
the
he's like
face is
falling
just
apart.
blank.
No, it was
People were just staring at you.
some people were there just to see Burr.
Yeah, well,
Right?
yeah,
Because it's
yeah,
a
yeah,
benefit.
yeah,
They don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
what the fuck it is. They just see Bill Burr. So I think all those people are like, oh, this is awesome. And then all these people that are taking care of a retard at home are like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm supporting.
Offended.
Dude, the first comic that went on, I think, was like mentally challenged. But I didn't know. I thought he was just a comic. Because, comics are all fucking
Job went on
weirdo.
first. What do you mean? Wait, who was it? You don't know who it was?
I don't know. Do I have a registry? I don't know, right? I don't know any of
Bro,
these
but
guys.
wait a minute.
But you know how comics can be awkward a little bit?
Yes,
you know what I
yes,
mean?
yes, yes.
So I just thought he was
Spectrum.
awkward.
Yeah, they're all on the
I just
spectrum.
thought he was awkward. And I can't even talk about our interaction. But I felt so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I felt so fucking
You went to the
bad.
Laugh Factory after that?
I went to the Laugh Factory of that.
So
And honestly, the audience was more retarded at the Laugh Factory. Bro, they were more retarded. Dude, I couldn't believe it.
You did 2 of those shows in one night.
Dude, 2 of them.
Yeah, one you expected though. One you knew was coming.
The other I walked in, I was like, okay, it's going to be good. It's going to be some close eyes here.
I saw the arm canes out front. I know what I'm getting into.
It's not even retarded. But that's how we feel.
That's how we think. I know.
Dude, when did retarded get so specific?
I don't know.
Remember retarded was just everything?
It was a thing. It was all the things.
It's like you sprain your ankle. Like,
Yeah,
he's a little
it's
retarded
fucking-
this week.
Now it's just taking on a different kind of power, right?
It got owned.
Like,
It
in
got
school,
taken
I used to be
away.
like, oh, dude, your shoes are retarded.
Yeah.
And it was just like a.
And if they were, they were.
It was like,
And you knew when you went home,
You're like, oof.
in front of everyone, you were like, shut the fuck up. No, they're not.
Yeah.
And then you get home and you're like, fuck these fucking
retarded. Yeah.
Mom! What the fuck are you buying me? What the fuck?
What's a kid?
What's a kid? Dude, honestly, getting picked on for your clothes when you were young riddled you worse than anything else in the world. No matter what they can make fun of you about, if you got shitted on in front of your friends by something you wore,
Nothing
it
worse.
It
You're
ruined
going
you.
to keep it on the whole day.
Yeah, you.
If they got you first period,
Bro.
you're like, fuck.
Before school, you're like, what the fuck? We're just kicking it out here.
Turn it inside out.
Dude, you remember those when I was a kid, those jackets? Remember the starter jackets?
Yeah.
I wore that, and I didn't. My brothers tell me, I had an older brother. He's telling me how cool they were. It was a Dallas Cowboys starter jacket. I got to school, and everyone's around me like, dang, because it was like a low income like school. So
Yeah.
white boy with a starter jacket. Like,
Damn,
and
bro.
they're like, dang, that's a starter jacket. And I went, it is my first one. It is my first one, dude. I got roasted for the entire day. For it. Yeah,
Light you up.
Never wear it again. Never
No,
wear it
you
again.
can't.
No.
Yeah,
It just, it was like, yeah, because I didn't know what starter was.
Wait,
I was
can you
just-
not wear starter?
You can, but I just didn't. When they
this
said,
motherfucker thought they were saying starter, your first jacket, like
your
your
first
startup
jacket.
jacket.
Oh my.
and I went, yeah, it's my first one. And I heard some guy
Were you
go,
at like an ESL school or something?
Remember that crowd you're performing for? Remember that? That was a benefit for Shab.
It's a starter.
oh, it's my first one. Dude, it ruined the coat. Ruined the coat.
That's it right there. That was Shab rocking that. The
That was me,
hardcore
bro.
starter jacket, baby.
I did have that Charlotte Hornets one.
Bro, I knew a dude in high, this was really smart. I knew, at junior high is actually when he used to do it. He in his backpack would bring a change of clothes just in case he got shitted on stuff that he wore. I'm not kidding. He'd bring different shirts or different shirts or different
Smart kid.
pullovers. Yeah, because he would
I bet
because he
he's
was always
successful
so
today.
worried. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but he was so worried about people shitting on him that he would bring a change of clothes. And his mom, I don't know if you had friends like this. His mom didn't let him wear certain. She was like, "You're not wearing that out of the house." You know what I mean? Like, nah, she just didn't. She just restricted him from getting certain kinds of clothes. So he would go out buy him, secretly stuff them in his backpack and then
Rebel.
change at school. So his mom never knew. She didn't let him wear certain stuff. Like if it was like a Tupac shirt, she's like,
Yeah.
"Nah, where did you get that from?" She would like lose it if she saw him some shit like that.
It was like black guys or was it?
No, just she didn't. She's like, I hit rap, rap culture. It was like
Yeah.
of that era when we were kids. It was like our parents were so against. There were so many parents against that, like that rise because it was so dominant. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what hip hop did in the night, it changed culture forever.
Yeah.
Before that,
Do you remember your first hip hop CD?
I remember my first hip hop tape.
Go.
Yeah, it was Bow Down, West Side Connection. That was my first. I played that tape so fucking much. Bow Down. You know that song?
Hell
When
yeah,
you come
bow
on.
down. Mine
When
was
we
Snoop
Westwood
Dogg,
Bound.
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style. That was
Style was
mine.
good.
Cassette. My father took it away because it had the N word in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just one though.
I think he heard the first one.
The first one,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my parents heard all my bullshit at some point. My dad was just like, just don't play that shit in the house.
That was a dope cover, too.
Dude, amazing cover. Never do that cover today.
It was cartoon, right? It was a cartoon drawing.
Cartoon. They were
Ass in
kind.
the
It was
air.
like it was like a dog.
Bring
with
that shit
kind of
up,
like a
Chin.
Sexy dog.
Snoop Dogg, Doggy
Yeah,
Style.
but West Side Connection, I loved so
actual
much
song?
because it was hard.
No, there's
they were
the
hard as
album cover.
fuck.
I don't even remember the song.
Bow
Really?
down
Yeah.
when I
When you come to your time, bow down.
Bow
When we
down.
was, bow down. Cause I ain't a hater like you. Bow down
down.
to some that's
I'm
greater than you. Well, it's the Chuck wearing still sported up. Dude, it was hard as fuck. It was hard as fuck.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
that
at
was
that
bad as
shit.
fuck. Her, look at her asses out. The dog.
Yeah.
Ass little dog. Yeah.
You know what was great about this era of hip hop? You could use the same loop on different songs, or even 3 different artists could use the same loop or the same sample. No one gave a shit.
Who shared the sample?
Dude, a bunch of these guys would share different loops or different samples that would get pushed across albums of all his whole crew.
Really?
Warren G and him would use the same shit because they were cousins. Yeah, they all would make mixtapes of shit before these albums came out, using all the same shit. That's how they got famous. If you go down to that famous record shop that he shot at in Long Beach, that I think is still there.
Right.
That
You
why
think
can't I
it's still there?
I don't know, man. I haven't been down to Long Beach
The
in
last
years.
record shop you've seen.
No, bro, but it's famous. What's from his
Howard?
music video? You know that record
Yeah, I know
shop?
what you're talking about.
What's it there? There
That
you
is
go. There you go.
famous.
Yeah, VIP Records. I don't think that's even there anymore. But when I first moved to LA, it was still there. They still sell they used to sell all their old mixtapes there. You go get all those old mixtapes from all those West Coast dudes.
Bro,
See if there's
you want to
still
see
open-
Look at that right there. Look at all these pictures of all these motherfuckers.
You want to see a wild cover? Go
Huh.
to the original Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction cover.
Bunch of bitches.
Dude, it's one girl who
bunch of bitches.
clearly got sexually assaulted. Look at the
Dude, that's rock though.
dude.
back then.
Look at the original
one?
cover. The original.
Let's see.
No, they had to remake it.
it was
Why?
For the
is that
blood, right?
gnarly?
This one?
It's the girl. She's like hanging out. This one
Yeah.
right there,
Whoa, I've never seen that before.
dude. Panties
Holy
around the knee.
shit.
My mom bought me this CD.
Oh, wow.
Panties around the
Underneath,
knees.
it's like a skeleton
A
Scroll-
skeleton
scroll-
person.
who's like just about to.
Holy.
He's giving her like a cocktail.
Oh wow.
Whoa, his pants
That
are on his
is
ankles.
dude,
What
dark.
is that shit?
That is.
She's got her
dark.
titty out, her
Check
panties
out
around her ankles,
tits,
and it
guys.
looks like she's got those like black and white schoolgirl shoes, like a schoolgirl skirt. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And he's got his pants around the ankle. He's got a nice sport coat on. Looks like he tried to bring her flowers. Sorry for the rape. Here's some flowers. What's wrong with his head? Is it exploding?
Is it a robot?
I
It's
can't.
looking up at the
At the
monster coming.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a robot, not a skeleton. His legs
Yeah,
are
it's a
like
robot,
robots.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come
I
on, bro.
mean, whoa.
Those
That was
two
my
scenes
first CD
look like
ever.
they don't exist. Like they're yeah.
They don't match. No,
Well, I had at Red Hot Chili Peppers
That's so
Mother's
intense.
Milk. I had Mother's Milk. You remember that?
remember Mother's Milk.
Click in Red Hot Chili Peppers Mother's Milk. My mom was livid that she saw this because this is when back when album art was
How funny are
so
moms?
dope. Look at Mother's Milk, the cover of this Red Hot Chili Peppers album. Yeah, look at they're all sucking her tits right on the cover.
Dude, I'm gonna trump all this. Oh wow. Go to
Look at how great that was. My mom was like, "What is this shit? Porno? That was porno to her." She was like,
the cover I had was Mercedes. I used to jack off to it all the time. Mercedes No
Mm,
Limit Records.
Let's see it.
"I love that shit."
I
No,
used to- dude, I
Mercedes
used
on
to
No Limit.
jack off to this all. It was my number one source of jack material as a
let's
kid.
see. I'm
It's which
excited.
why I love Black Girls now.
Look at that, bending over the
hood,
car.
The
What's
hood,
up,
yeah.
dude?
Boy, I jacked it. Dude.
But the girl.
The girl looks fat as shit now, looking back on it. But
Not fat. No, her face is tough though in that
well, her-
photo, dude.
Why did she pick that bloated picture?
She had a tough night
of
the night
all the
before.
pics-
I don't know,
If you got
dude.
the photo shoot, you got to do the photo shoot.
But yeah, I would jack.
Oh, she got the
pretty
cigar.
hard.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Is it weird?
Yeah, dude.
You know what I used to
Black
jack?
girls
You know
since
you know what I first started jacking off to? That sex scene in Jerry Maguire. Within like the first 5 minutes, I would loop that VHS
Oh,
over
the
and
yo,
over.
When
cunt
you-
girlfriend.
I
Do
loved
you remember
it.
first coming?
Yes, I remember the very first time I came.
No, I have CTs.
Specific-
Did you taste it to make sure it wasn't pee?
I'm gonna go leave myself as well.
I'm getting my shoes and I'm getting the fuck up. For a second, I was like, dude, I love Schultz, but that's it.
Yeah,
Not
that's-
anymore, dude. That's changed everything.
When I was a kid, I
You
would
tasted it?
I,
I
no,
draw the
what
line
I would do
there.
is I found out about jerking off, and I would jerk off in the shower. I wouldn't come because I didn't even know what it was, and then I would just pee afterwards.
Oh, weird.
And then I would put my finger in the pee stream. And then I'd taste it and I'd be like, it's not cum. And I figured eventually one of these times it would just taste different. And then that was going to be, I'm a man now.
Wait a minute, you would jerk off and not come?
I would just jerk off like maybe like 5 or 10 strokes because
And
I
then
understood.
stop.
And then I'd stop and then I'd just
You had to
pee.
pee.
And I was like, maybe it will become one of these times. I didn't even understand the whole concept of orgasm.
I'm not hating because it's weird. When you first start coming, it's weird. You don't
How
know
do you
what-
even know to come?
You don't
I
know.
don't remember.
You don't
remember?
Dude, not only do I remember,
You don't remember the first
I
time
remember
you
first time I
jerked
had
off?
sex. I don't remember. No, I don't remember.
dude, I
first time
remember
jerked
so
off.
vividly, and I think I told
Really?
this. I think I told this on here the
You
first time I
remember
was on this
too?
show.
I remember coming and then I remember playing.
Chin, you remember?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
remember too? Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
listen, Beverly.
You know what that is, bro? That's
CT?
no, that's fucking,
Yeah, that is.
That's molestation, dog. You had some trauma.
You did get
You had some
touched.
sexual trauma. You might have come early and tried to black it out.
You might be right,
Dude,
How
that's
often were you?
trauma.
How
were you
often-
touched? Because you were probably a big
Was
kid.
it touched, dude?
Never
I
by a
wasn't big kid.
babysitter?
No, I was
You had an
not
older
big growing
brother?
up. Older brother.
So he always watched you. You
Always
didn't have
protected
babysitter.
me. Never.
That's
never.
lucky. You got it?
The older brother.
Do you think?
You got molested by the older brother?
No, you did. My dad.
No,
did,
you
my
got
dad.
molested?
You did.
No,
Did you?
hold on now.
I didn't have. I don't have a
What is
brother. What is deflection?
What is
Stop doing
Wait,
that.
you got molested.
Stop doing that.
Don't do this.
Don't do it, Shab.
Bobby Lee said he got molested by someone with Down syndrome.
He did. That's
Yeah, he did.
that's a
Funny
true
story.
story.
Also,
That
funny
is the
story of all
funniest
time.
molestation.
Have you heard the story?
He said to me, we're on the podcast, he goes, it's crazy because he didn't even convince me. He was like, here. Bobby just
He just did it. Yeah, he just did it. He had to.
For candy, though, right? Or some shit?
No,
I
not
know,
even
it
candy.
was
He
like
would
a-
always have
it was
candy
a
on him.
dare.
Yeah, that's right.
So you don't remember first time coming.
No.
You've never been molested?
Never,
Have you been
bro.
molested?
What's molested?
You tell
I
me.
I worked at a pizza shop and
Wait,
there
how
was-
old?
I was maybe like 12 or something like that,
Okay.
11, I don't know. And maybe 12, 13 minutes. And there was a girl, my friend's older sister, would recognize when I got boners and she would sit on my lap and she could feel my dick.
That's
on her
not
butt.
molested.
Was she hot?
It's not molestation.
That's
it's
a-
inappropriate.
That's a good time.
How old?
I loved it.
How old are you?
12,
How old is she?
17, 18, something
Fun,
like that.
dude.
Fun.
No,
Good time.
I'm not asking for any victimhood.
No,
what
you're
I'm
not.
saying is that considered that? I would never.
No,
way.
no
'Cause You
way.
weren't traumatized by it. I'm sure
Dude,
you loved it.
I remember I couldn't wait to go to work. It was the whole reason I went to the pizza shop. I was
your dick
12
was-
years old. Why
your
was I
dick
working?
was ready
My
to
parents had money.
bust
Yeah, why
out
were
your-
you working? My parents had money. I had a beach house. But I was there to get my fucking dick rammed up against an ass. That's what I wanted. It was my friend's sister, Ariana.
She would just sit on your lap.
Dude, it was a stool. And I would sit in the stool, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm tired. Can I share the stool with you?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
we would
dude.
share the stool. Then I would just rock up, and then she would lean back up against it, and it was fucking.
You would get
amazing.
hard when she sat on your lap, or before,
I
and
would
then she would
set the dick up.
And
would
would set it up.
Set
And
the
would she
dick
do
up.
anything?
I'd set it
Would
up.
she,
tuck
like,
it, you tuck it
rock?
up the pants.
Of course, I tuck it up.
Tuck it up the
bro.
pants. You can see it through the shirt.
Yo, you good?
Ready to go, baby.
Like a CIA agent. Everything go down.
Coming in hot. Here we go.
Geronimo.
Flood.
Blood.
Dude, I used to
Definitely not molestation.
tuck up. I would tuck up.
I don't think it is.
No, that's
That's a
not.
good
That's not.
time.
That's not.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't make the argument for it at all.
Did you get touched, Santino?
No, dude. No, not
Nothing.
even remotely. I
They don't
didn't
go
get. I
after
didn't get
kids
touched
like us.
enough.
They
I
don't go
wish I
after
got
kids like
touched.
us.
Why? Because we have like a good household, and
I'll
there's
tell on you. I'm a snitch.
You'll
Yeah,
snitch.
You
They
would have
could tell.
snitched if you were a kid that got touched.
Oh yeah.
By a guy.
Yeah, but by a girl, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have
No.
said shit.
No, I've done what you did.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't have. You would never have.
Chin, were you molested?
Yes.
Not that I know of.
Yes.
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 You know where
dude,
Aaron, like,
yes.
wait a minute,
Were
not-
you?
Yes, he was.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You
Oh.
don't know.
Hey, I like how everyone just.
You don't think
Are
you'd
you
remember?
Sure, dude.
Dude, that's the thing is people try to block that shit out.
All
Cat,
little-
any issues?
Hell no.
No, Cat, no
No.
way.
I bet you were cute as fuck at like 9.
Rob.
Also, my uncles
there's
are gangbangers.
Yo,
No.
so I'm on
chill.
Bobby's thing. No, it's an interesting point because
But
I
he's
was-
talking about her as a little kid.
What?
She was cute.
She's cute.
He just had a baby. Chill.
It's a male one.
Fucking feds are gonna come get you, bro. They're gonna take your kid
I'm
away.
not saying I want to molest her. I was saying I bet she's a cute kid, man.
Chill.
Okay,
Chill with all that shit.
you might have to chill, but there is also a point where it's like, because that's when I was on
Talk
Bobby's
to-
thing. Kalila was like, I was molested, whatever, like that.
She was.
She said it. She was like finger or something while she was sleeping. And as horrible as that obviously is, like that's a good talent scout because, you know, like she became a beautiful woman. Like he saw something early, right? Like
How old was she though?
Dude, she was like 9. There's no way you could see what a stunningly beautiful woman.
How old was the guy
Okay.
that? Or
Say what?
How old was the person that did it?
I didn't even get that. I should have
It
asked.
was
that
like
part.
another 9-year-old. It's like, you know,
Well, that's
They
not
busted-
molested.
No. Well,
that's shooting your shot.
if it's kids, if it's two kids, it's two kids.
If it's two kids,
If it's two kids, it's fine. It's
Dude,
fine.
it's
It's weird
so-
if it's older. But this is this. Yo, you know what this proves? Look up this. There's another teacher's
we're
aide
sick
a
fucks?
bunch of teachers' aides got busted again, blowing kids in the park.
Dude, where were these teachers
here's the
when I was
question.
growing
This
up?
just
here's
happened
the question.
again today. The news came out, right? Teachers' aides arrested for sexual misconduct.
Can you look this up? Who's fucked more kids, teachers or priests? I tweeted about this.
Priests all day.
Look at this girl
It's
right here. Look at
teachers!
this. Teacher's aide busted for having sex with 2 students in a community pool, bro.
Yeah, that's brave.
Hold on,
That's
the-
brave.
Look at this
No.
bitch's picture. Looks like she fucks kids in pools.
Fuck yeah. Hold on. These 2 kids ran a train on her?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, these kids ran a train on the teacher?
100. That happens all the time. You know this, by the way. You can look up football team fucks teachers and shit. These teachers, they see young, brooding kids.
Have you looked that up?
Yes. 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 It's a
trying to throw it out
category.
there.
It's a category. Google teacher fucks football team.
Dude, here's the thing.
Way more
I swear to
teachers fuck
God.
kids. I swear to God.
No way.
Son, look up I bet you it's 10,001.
That we know, because the priests we never hear about.
Because
And
the
like-
teachers aren't as good.
Teachers versus priests?
Teachers versus priests.
Who rapes more?
Yes.
Teachers versus priests.
I think it's
priests,
teachers.
not rape.
I think it's
'Cause here's
teachers.
the thing.
I think it's
with-
teachers too.
It's teachers to
No.
males, and we don't care about males.
That's right. It just gets blown over.
It's blown over.
Do you feel sorry for the kids who ran a train on their history teacher?
No.
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 And also, if those kids are like 15, 16, I've seen some beefy 15, 16-year-olds.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Just a compilation of all the shady shit.
Almost
Shaw says
1,700
today. She was 9. I bet you were cute. I've seen some beefy 14-year-olds.
Hey, look what
lose
you
my
just
job.
looked on.
What is it?
Abuse in school 100 times worse than what? 100 times worse than what? Click on. Than by priests.
Thank
Boom!
you. Do we shut down schools now?
Dude, you can find anything. Confirmation bias, Tim.
Bro,
What are you talking about?
this is diddle.com.
This is called livesite.com.
Dadgotdiddle.net will tell you everything you need to know. What did it say? Educator sexual misconduct is
Hold up,
Understudied.
hold up. The
understudied.
most accurate data available at this time indicates that nearly 9.6, 10% of students are target of educators'
That's
sexual
a shitload.
10%?
That's a shitload of people,
A
dude.
lot of kids.
10% of kids get diddled by teachers. That's a fuckload.
But do we
I
care?
bear-
we know about.
Yeah,
That
that's-
we know
that's all
about.
they know about.
Yeah.
So, how many? Write this. How many students? How many students are there in the United States on average? Like, how many kids are in school on average? Watch this. This number's gonna blow
Well, are
your
we
fucking
talking?
mind.
We're just talking about K through 12.
Doesn't matter, but just yeah, K through 12. How many K through 12 students in the United States? 50 fucking million.
5
10
million kids getting touched.
That's in Shab. The
Greatest country in the fucking world. US of A. Stars and bars.
Where you at, China?
Stars and bars.
Where you at, China? Are
Yeah,
you touching
ain't got
5 million
shit.
kids?
Such a one-child policy. You ain't got no molesting.
Fuck that.
Dude.
You tell me 5 million kids that we know about get touched?
Dude.
That's crazy numbers.
Some of these kids aren't little bitch asses that need to complain and get some fucking sympathy about it. All right? You take that molestation and you fucking roll with it.
That's insane. 50 million kids, or 5 million kids are getting touched that they went home. Or they got caught. Usually, what happens? The teacher gets caught.
Yeah.
The teacher, her text blows her up every time.
Or
They're
the
like, they
kid
found her phone,
Or
and it
the
was
kid
like,
snitches on him.
no, the mom finds the text, and she's
From
like, what
the-
is this?
Or,
From
or the
teacher.
kid tells the mom. Yeah.
Almost never, dude. All those stories that I read, like the teacher's aide one,
You guys are a little
she got
too
popped.
into this,
She
yeah.
got popped by another administrator. Someone
Texting?
else saw her texting one
Oh,
of
what
the
a
kids.
fucking hater, man.
So here's the thing I don't understand when women do it.
To a kid, you're saying to
To
male
kids.
students?
When women molest. You're not going to come, right? As, like, there's no way.
The boy?
No, the woman.
Oh yeah, she's not gonna come.
She's not going to come.
No.
So like,
History teacher.
it's actually, in one way, it's actually worse, right? Because it's like you're doing this only for the manipulation and abuse part.
No, or they get the rocks off after they go home or they're in their office.
And then finger themselves
that's
to
how
it.
they get it.
Yeah, but,
Whatever.
but dude, you can look. This is a fact too. Most, if not all,
Gross,
rapists, like
Yeah.
male rapists, they don't come either.
No.
It's extremely uncommon.
after.
Yes,
Or they go
never
back
come
to the
during.
site and jack
the
off.
physical abuse and control is what rapists
They
enjoy.
come back to the site.
Yeah.
They go jerk off in the fucking alley, just
Yeah.
standing over where it happened.
Hey, there's a lot of bro sites going on right now.
Look at that common belief about rapists.
real, Andrew.
Rapists don't actually. Most don't come because of the struggle, the abuse. They love the power dynamic. There's a bunch of different parts about it. Like, I guess when I say that, I mean strangers. If you're attacking someone, when it's rape in a family and all that stuff, all that shit is fucking way. I don't know.
I don't know how we got started. Oh, we're trying to figure out who got molested. And no
Yeah.
one did. The only person that got close was you, but sounded like a good time.
Chin didn't really end out his story.
Totally fine. Yeah.
I don't think I did, honestly.
Chin, I
You
got
were
it.
airing like that.
You
and
grew
not
up in
have someone
America, though,
touch your
right?
dick.
Huh?
You grew up in America,
No,
right?
I was born in Korea.
You were born in Korea?
But then I came here when I was like 3-ish.
Raised
maybe?
in Texas, though.
Yeah.
Texas, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
What you doing over here, Chin? Come here, Chin. I want to show you something, boy.
Let me sit something on your chin.
Yeah, you ever see oil come out of one of these things?
Why don't
I bet you don't got this in Korea, do you, Chin? Huh?
In Korea.
Korea. We do it a little differently down here, chinny chinny chin. You gonna take one on your chinny chin chin, son?
No.
You,
Yes, sir. Bend over, Chin.
oh, now
Hey, help me put on my boots, Chin.
you sound like Shia LaBeouf.
Chin had to help me put on my boots, Chin. Go on, put on my boots, Chin. Chin goes home. He make me put on his boot. When he was
As a
3, he
kid.
did.
Younger.
He's not an immigrant.
When he was younger. When you were younger, you had a thicker accent.
on his boot. His parents like, what did he make you do? He showed me his oil stick. What? His oil stick. What did he make you do, Chin? He making me taste his oil.
Too much, bro. I know. Too much. Too much.
I believe Chin was it. You know why? Because
Don't stop. Don't stop. Say it. Just say it. Say it. Just say it.
Daddy, I don't want to go to the oil field.
No, go. I like the Texan talking to Chin,
Hey,
man.
boy, come here, Chin.
Go here, Chin.
Come here, Chin. I want to show you something. Let me take you around town. You hungry, boy? You like pancakes? Oh, yeah, I like the pancakes. Let me take
Well, we got syrup, not
We got
duck
a lot of
sauce over
syrup,
here.
This is special syrup down here, boy. What town was it in what is it, Dallas? Where?
It's Central Texas, like
Central.
Belton.
Hold on.
What
Who
city?
said- Hey,
Belton?
Well,
we got syrup, not duck sauce around here. Hey, man. Duck sauce.
It's not
I don't want to be part of this show, man.
What's wrong? Dude, we're just talking about diddling kids. We're just making
yeah, what's the big deal?
None of us are in SNL.
Definitely not now.
No, this is it.
This is it, man.
This is the beginning of the end. By the way, I saw that article. They threw Shane Gillis in a cancel culture article with like rapists.
so great.
It was the most fucking
Really?
insane.
So
Dude, it
great.
was like
They put him in, like,
it was
Harvey Weinstein?
Shane Gillis. It was like cancel
Louis
culture.
C.K.
I told him that's the best thing for him.
Can you bring that up? There's like just
The
do
best
cancel
thing.
culture.
Me and Tim Dillon were talking about that. It's weird when people go, "This is actually better for us."
No, meaning
No.
like being in the article is the best thing for him because
He
it
retweeted it,
exposes,
right?
Yeah, he did because it exposes how little
ridiculous
and
it is.
insignificant his thing is compared to those guys.
Well, who was it? Do you
You're
remember?
saying
Was it
being the article.
New Republic?
Being,
Is that who it
being
was?
put together with them,
Yeah.
you read
Not
that and
getting
you go,
kicked off
oh,
Saturday
why is
Night
this guy
Republic.
even here?
Yeah,
I
not
think
getting
it's the New
kicked off.
Republic
Kicked off
one.
Saturday
I'm
Night.
not
That's not
sure who
good.
wrote it. Maybe that's it. You cancel culture con. They put his picture next to three.
Says victims.
Dave
yeah.
Chappelle.
No, go back. I don't know who wrote that art. Do you remember who wrote it? But
No.
he retweeted it because he thought it was funny because he was like,
Probably go to his Twitter handle, Chin.
Okay, hold on.
But they literally like grooved him. It was fucking
This-
maybe it was.
And they put Aziz, Louis C.K., Shane Gillis. Ooh,
Oh, that's your boy.
Judd Apatow speaks out. What is it? When did that come out? Go down. What is it? What's the date on
November 6th.
Judd Apatow, I think, is defending Louis C.K. in this one.
that? No, he's not.
I'm pretty sure.
No, he's not. Let me
Read
s-
it.
I want to read it then. Let's see what he fucking said.
I'm pretty sure he's saying like it's ridiculous they recorded his set.
What? He was just on Jim Norton and he was going back and forth with Jim. Not just, but when that happened, saying that.
Oh, why? I think he's changed his tune.
Oh, he did.
Bad
Good for
idea to go
I'll
on Jim
accept
Norton
that. I'll let
Daily
you
and
take
talk
this.
shit to.
What does he say? He's on the fence.
Speaking about
whether or not-
CK's recent stand-up,
I understand from both
routine.
sides, so my heart is just a little broken about the fissure that happened.
This hacky, unfunny, shallow routine is just a symptom of how people are afraid to feel empathy. No, this is old.
about the silence in the matter of being called the white what comic? Fuck comic? Who is gayer than ISIS? Oh, Gillis
this
said
hacky,
that?
unfunny, shallow routine is just. This is him talking about Louis C.K.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's old news. That's old.
That's old news. I'm telling you, he did a newer one where I saw him kind of.
What do you mean? It's November. That was a month, not even a month ago.
Yeah,
That's-
November 6th.
That was new news, bro.
so I guess he hasn't changed his tune.
No,
Yeah, no.
that's an old.
I don't know. Whatever it is.
Dude,
They-
Santino, one of the weirdest things about you is how much you love Judd's stand-up. Santino will DM me clips from Judd stand-up. He'll like watch, he'll like screen grab the videos from...
Which I've never seen.
Dude,
stand
I don't know.
besides
I'm
at
like,
the
what
store.
program are you using to screen grab?
I
He's
have a
like, dude,
special
I had to
editing
get this
program.
crazy editing thing. Yeah, you were like, I had to get an editing,
editing
one.
program,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
an
I had
editing
to go
program.
buy it from them.
Yeah, you told me. You
and
were
I
buying it.
screen grab and I send it over to
and
Andrew.
he'll be like, dude, he'll be like rolling on the floor.
I'll say Raffle.
Raffle.
I'll say Raffle.
Something
In caps?
like Raffle in cap,
ROFL.
rolling on the floor, dude, dying laughing. He'll send me this video of like him throwing the strike. Did you see the Mets game?
Yeah.
When he threw that perfect strike.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he threw the perfect strike to the first baseman? Do you remember?
Well, I want to. Can you
He
show
was
that?
trying to pick off the guy stealing.
It was insane. It was probably a heater. Maybe it was. I think they clocked it at like 96. I'm not
It
even
was
kidding.
something like
Have
that.
you
What
seen
did
it?
Judd
What are the
Apatow
details
throws
again?
first pitch. Judd Apatow
Judd
throws
Apatow
first
pitch.
throws first pitch.
Dude,
I'm not kidding.
Santino literally goes, "My president." He writes that as the caption to the video.
I hope.
My president.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Well,
You
whose is worse, his or 50 Cent?
What do you mean worse? This is hot
This is a
fucking
strike,
heat, dude.
dude.
Look at the
this
way
is
he's
hot
dressed.
fucking heat,
dude.
What are you talking about?
Santino has those shorts.
Same shorts, same jersey. I bought an Apatow Mets jersey just because I wanted to have that at the house. Here, watch this heat. Watch this hot heat.
All right.
What are you talking about? This is flame. Hey, what's up? Ready? Shake it off, baby. Take the cue. All right. A burner. Damn, dude.
Burner.
I can't believe no one's picked him up. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Get out of that.
Just not an athlete, you know?
Pure
Nice
athlete.
thing.
Pure
Nice
athlete.
thing.
Pure athlete. Is that it?
It's weird
Everyone fucks up when they do these too. You see how many people go and do that, and you're like, if you couldn't throw a baseball, why would you
do they
say
agree?
yes?
But also practice before, though.
It doesn't matter. If you don't throw baseballs, don't say yes. Don't say yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't say yes. If they did an inaugural first kick at a football game, and I don't know how to kick well,
Yeah.
I would never say yes.
Agree.
I go, no, what the fuck?
I'd be too embarrassed.
In front of America?
No.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Did you see the thing they're doing now in the college ball games at halftime? The kids they're competing for their college tuition.
the Dr. Pepper thing to the thing?
But you're going like this. They throw it like this.
The
and
girls
beat
lit
the
him
fuck out
up.
of the dudes.
The girl lit up this dude, but she beat the shit out of him.
What is this?
You have to throw footballs through a Dr. Pepper can on the field. It's a
This
big,
is their
it's got a
halftime
hole
show
in it.
now.
Okay.
And whoever wins, they pay for your college tuition.
Okay.
But the thing, I don't know how far it is.
Yeah.
But
It's
there's
like
a girl
10,
versus a
15
dude.
feet away.
Yeah.
And but they're not throwing it like a football. They're grabbing it and like two-handed.
She's like
a pitch.
spinning it underhand. She's underhanding it through the thing, and she's lighting this dude up. I don't know if this is the one,
This is it.
because they do them all the time. They do a bunch of them.
Has 8 million views on this one.
She got 100K.
Well, the one I was watching, the dude was.
Look at this though. Watch
Likes
this. Yeah, it's like
dicks.
50. That's 10 yards, or 5 yards.
That's 5 yards.
5 yards.
That's
All right,
easy as
15
fuck.
feet.
Look at her beat
Look
the
at her.
shit
Buckets.
Oh, this is
buckets.
set up.
Look at her.
No,
Buckets. No,
dude.
it ain't, dude. No, it's not. These are two
out of him.
kids.
100 grand she gets for tuition.
Buckets.
Wow.
Buckets.
Kid on the left
Buckets.
said,
Look at this.
Kid on the left said, "Joke's on you. I got a full ride to Notre Dame."
He's throwing a couple in there though.
Boom.
She's like one of those Asian guys at the Papa Shot. You ever seen those videos? Those Asian guys that do two at once.
Yeah.
Chin. Are you related to any of
Papa
those guys?
Shot? What's
You
a
never
Papa
seen the
Shot?
Asian
They're
kids that do
dancing?
Papa Shot?
Oh,
There's an
it's,
Asian woman that can do two at once.
Basketball. Yeah.
Yeah, it's halftime shows now, dude. You don't watch college football?
No.
You don't watch any sports?
No, I love sports.
He loves
Just not
he
college
loves
football.
basketball.
No, I love basketball, boxing, and I'm getting into MMA a little bit.
Because of Izzy.
No, I like the theatrics of it now, and I feel like there's elite athletes entering the sport. It
Oh,
feels
the
like.
MMA?
MMA.
Interesting.
You don't think there has been? I think they've been. They've been.
I don't think
No,
they're elite.
I don't
This
think
is
so.
your category. I know nothing
Yeah.
about this shit.
Do you
Not
think they're
compared to
elite
like
guys?
not. I just had Dominic Reyes on the Food Truck Diaries.
Yeah.
And he was a football player and actually got a shot in the NFL with the Jets and the Giants.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, explain to people like when they go, this guy's a good athlete, where they're talking about George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, and when they
Yeah.
go, oh, he's a good athlete, about the athletes that were in just your locker room. Like it's not even comparable.
Look at this guy.
And he's fighting John Jones.
Yeah.
And I said, just so people can understand, there's a difference between being a good fighter and being an athlete. I said, if before you and John fight, if you did a combine, you ran a 40, did
Yeah.
a vertical, did the agility, did all that stuff, did the 20-yard dash, everything,
Yeah.
you would absolutely destroy John Jones. Destroy him. Because
Athlete wise, yeah, right.
he'd blow him out of the water.
Those
in
are
every
very
number.
technical skills that people have to practice to get good.
Nah, those are athletic.
I know, but not every
then
great
fighting's
athlete.
not-
but I don't
you
think
know
every
what I'm
great
saying?
athlete can just walk into a combine and murder it. I'm
No,
sorry.
this is what he's saying.
That's
like,
a training thing.
No. This is
No.
different. It's run fast, jump high. What are the things?
It's like
it's-
change of direction,
You do your 40,
explosiveness.
yeah, explosiveness.
Those things are just ingrained
Vertical.
in you.
Yeah,
You're gonna.
like you don't have to train for the
I know,
vertical
but
jump.
I agree, but
like John Jones' vertical is going to be
20
like
inches.
28.
Yeah.
if that.
I know, I agree, but I'm just saying those are ingrained. But the way that you see these guys when they train for the combine, it's very specific to the combine. they do better.
There's technique with the 40 yard
Yes,
dash.
there's a
for
lot
sure.
of technique.
But
There's
then
a lot
there's
of
They can
also,
improve
there's
upon
also
what
some
they
guys.
have, but there's
Yes.
certain guys that just are like organically are super athletic. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I
Correct.
agree.
Some of
I
those
understand
guys
that.
enter. Some of those guys enter like boxing or MMA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And they have an advantage. And even you said this about yourself. You had an advantage at a lower level against these guys just because you were more athletic than them.
Even in the UFC, had a huge advantage.
Huge advantage. And
Huge
then you
advantage.
start going to like the top of the top.
Then you get experience. Yeah.
And when you're dealing with someone who's been doing something since they're 6 years old, like that Andy Ruiz fight, and I can't believe that he came in so fucking heavy, but like
Unbelievable, by the way.
think
Such
about,
a
but
disrespect.
think, it was disrespectful. It was
Disrespect,
stupid.
the whole thing.
But it was
Fucked
like
himself.
Think about it. He came in at 283, and he fought the whole fight at the same pace.
That's what he had to.
What he had, but think about it. He's been boxing since he's 6 years old. Doing 12 rounds is nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Is nothing
He was
to
in
him.
cruise control the
He
entire
was-
fight.
the
Just
entire
for the
fight.
paycheck, didn't want to get knocked out.
That's it.
That's
283 came in
Yeah.
at 283.
See, that's impressive to me, though.
Unbelievable.
It's so impressive that you can just cruise like that
And he
just
pushed the
learn how to
action.
not
Joshua
learn how
was
to
on his
not get
bicycle.
knocked out. I'm blown.
Joshua
That
pieced
blows
him
my
up.
mind, dude.
You
That's,
like that
to
fight?
me incredible.
I didn't mind that fight.
Ugh.
I wish Joshua would have knocked him out, but no, I thought Joshua fought a smart fight.
But don't you think
It was
that's
smart,
such a
but
skill for
boring.
Ruiz? Like that's just a skill that he's exercising.
Ruiz?
Yeah, that's just a skill.
No,
that
he's lazy, man.
I don't know if it's lazy as much as that's what he is.
No, he's lazy.
It was self-sabotage.
He gained 15
And,
pounds.
and
from
I
the
heard
fight.
about this before going in.
Let him eat. Fat boy needed 10
that.
piece. Let him fucking eat. Dude.
Unbelievable.
You got to come through, man. That is a winnable fight for him.
He beat him
And-
before, and it's like this is
Yeah.
your one opportunity.
And the only advantage you
Don't-
had,
well, what about the idea that he's setting himself up to fight again?
if he won that fight, he'll fight again.
If he won that
And get
fight,
way more.
if he won that fight, he would have made $100 million. He
Joshua's
lost.
not fighting him again.
No, he's off. It's off. It's
Adios.
over.
Now you got to
Adios.
fight Journeyman.
No, you're cliche. You're the Buster Douglas. You're the guy who got
You're
to the
Butterbean.
top. You fucked up.
Yeah.
Not Butterbean's a little broad of an example.
Broad?
Round.
No,
Butterbean's super specific. That was a sideshow. That was a sideshow.
What I'm saying is you're going to become a sideshow.
He's a cliche. You're
Maybe.
the guy. Yeah, you're the guy that got
do you
to
have
the
him
top
fight?
and fucked it up.
Who do you have him fight?
Who would I have him fight?
You could rematch Parker.
Luis
Parker doesn't
Ortiz.
really have a name.
Luis
I
Ortiz.
guess Ortiz.
Be a
But then,
fun
like,
fight.
who's going to watch the
Nope.
fight? I guess Mexicans, if they
He's
like
not
him, they'll
no,
watch
Mexicans,
him.
Mexicans don't ride with him.
no, they don't.
So if they don't ride for him, he's done.
He's fucked.
He's done. And he had the opportunity.
That's
He
what's
had
so
the fucking
frustrating.
opportunity.
So you watch boxing,
Dude, I love.
UFC,
But I'm like grandfathered
NBA.
into boxing. Like my dad used to cover boxing for when he worked in the news business.
Oh,
and,
really?
like he'd been to like Ali's camp a bunch of times.
damn.
Like crazy shit. And so I was like a huge boxing fan growing up. And then MMA, I'm starting to get into.
And you watch everything. Santino.
Yeah.
There isn't a sport that I don't like. I'm being dead serious. Last night I watched women's handball. I watched the Olympic handball team sitting
That's
in bed.
disappointing. but-
What do you mean? It was so much fun to watch, dude. I don't care any premier
Any
athlete
competition?
I will watch any premier athlete do what they do. And let me tell you something.
Do you watch CrossFit?
I'll watch the CrossFit competitions. Love that shit. If you're a
You
premier
watch
athlete,
WNBA?
hell no. I don't watch that shit. I said premier athlete.
Oh, okay. You also said women's handball.
Women,
I
and
don't
let me tell
even
you
know
something.
what that is.
So, no, I watch the Olympic channel. Sometimes I'll throw it on when I'm doing work in bed.
Okay.
And the Olympic channel has like all the trial runs. And it's fun to watch these people of sports that I've never heard of or I've never seen before.
Right.
This shit is wild as fuck. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm more mesmerized by sports I know nothing about because we don't feature them in America.
Right.
But this is tough. It's kind of like,
It's water polo.
yeah, but on
Without
feet,
the
and
water.
they can smoke each other, dude. They can smoke each other. They can smack you in the face
I've
and
seen
shit.
it. It's super gay.
And listen, first of all, it's not gay. It's a bunch of girls who are gay. It's not gay.
There's a guy's.
Look at that though. I think some of them. It's kind of dope. You dive to the air.
Dude,
and
it's
attempt to throw-
water polo without the water.
You really trying to justify this, bro?
Yeah.
Okay,
dude.
what, did I say it's my new favorite fucking sport?
Now he's backing it up.
No, you know what it is though? I'll watch any athletic competition at a high level. I do want, like, the Olympic trials are great. Did you see the worst tennis player in the world? Look that up. You'll laugh your fucking
in the Olympics.
dude, this is amazing. So all these countries, they have to throw in their hat in the ring because they just want to see if they
Yeah.
can, you know? And
Like Romania.
No,
dude, this poor kid.
They give them the opportunity. They're
Yes.
trying to build sports in these third
Right.
world countries that don't really have them. So,
It's got to be on.
bro, it's fucked up. They let these guys who've never swam before in the swimming
Do
competition.
Olympic trial.
These guys
Olympic
are
trial.
fucking drowning.
and they're going
bro.
against.
Dude, they're going against Michael Phelps, and there's
Jesus
just it's
Christ.
just like one guy from Nigeria.
At least they
He's
shared
like,
the pool with Phelps. You know.
Doug, say what?
At least they shared the
Not-
pool with
go-
Michael.
try to
Phelps.
Google
That's
it. Just
true,
try to Google
I
it because it
guess.
just came. There was a Michael Costa, who's you guys know Costa.
I know Costa.
I love Costa.
Dope comic. He tweeted about it because he was a professional tennis player.
Yeah.
and he was like, "This is what it's like when someone tells me their cousin does stand up.
Yeah.
He's like, this is what it fucking. Go to Michael Costa Twitter. Maybe that's the best way to find it. But when you watch this, you go, this is how you forget how fucking dope some of these people are. It's
Yeah.
like when an average Joe's like, I could fuck shit up on tennis. And no, Costa with a K, sorry.
He's so funny.
Michael Costa's fucking
I love that
hysterical.
guy.
I love
Yeah,
him.
he's good.
But go to his Twitter.
Is he still on the Daily Show?
Yeah, he's still fun. Yeah, he's out there. Go down, scroll down a minute. This
There it
video
is.
right there. This made me laugh so
What
fucking
he
hard.
put? What he put?
Let's see what you put first.
Yeah, let me see the clip
see what the
first.
tweet said. I think he said something like,
This is like when someone tells me they are a comic because
because they went on stage at a
once
Christmas party.
Yeah,
but you
pray for how bad this.
watch
guy is.
this fucking video. Watch this poor kid, dude. It's the kid on our side of the camera, down by us. Zoom in on that. This kid serving. The other guy doesn't even want to fuck with him. He's like barely playing because he's sick.
Oh, dude, and this is the Olympic.
In his
trials?
country, he's a pro. This is a professional match, my friend.
Good for him, man. Good for him.
What country is he from?
Dude,
the
go
fuck's
scroll
he
down. It says it
wearing?
right. Isn't it? It says it right there. The other guy's like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
What a waste of fucking time. Thailand's? Wait, it's Ukraine versus Thailand?
I mean, got a couple over.
Jesus Christ, dude. Callan beat the piss out of him.
Thailand and whatever.
Oh, I know. Where did you? I'm sure you and Charlemagne have discussed this, and I definitely want your opinion. Where'd you guys land on the Kaepernick stuff? Because I'll say this: when he had that tryout, I went hard. I don't know why I didn't look into it that much. I kept saying, doesn't want to play, self-sabotage, just don't want to play. If you don't want to play, get the fuck out. If you want to be just a celebrity, do that. And then we look more into it, and you see the contract that they're trying to give him. I was like, oh, good for him, man. Good for him for not doing it.
Go ahead.
Because they kind of fucked him. Because here's before you go on,
Go.
before you go on, the other thing when they go, oh well, he decided to set up a workout, whatever, an hour away from where
They moved it. They changed it last minute. That's what happened.
But here's the thing: the reason he already had that location set up is because it was closer to the airport, so people could make it. Did you know that?
Yeah, dude. But
Go.
I think
I
there's
don't
too
know,
much distrust on both ends.
Yes.
The NFL and Colin.
Yeah.
So when you have that, nothing can happen. I think Colin is rightfully concerned about the intentions of the NFL.
Do you think he wants to play?
yes,
I
I think he likes the
I don't know.
idea of
No,
playing football.
I don't know.
No.
I think it would ruin like what he's become. I feel like he's almost bigger.
I don't think.
To Charlemagne's point, I feel like he's almost bigger than football now.
Yeah, no, he is bigger than football now. I think that if you want a job, because at the end of the day, it's a job. If you want a job, you have to be willing to acquiesce to the demands of the job.
Yeah, take some shit.
So
Yeah,
if
eat
your
some
boss
shit.
says, "Hey, I need you to audition for this job on Saturday at this place," if you want it, you just do it.
you should do it, no matter
Right?
what.
If you truly want
Yeah,
it,
you're-
right?
yeah.
And I think the biggest problem with this whole thing is this was never about Colin in the NFL. It was about police brutality.
Yes.
Now we've completely stopped talking about police brutality. Nobody even
No one
mentions
it.
police brutality.
Neither
And
does he, though. He doesn't even talk about it.
well, that's the other thing with Colin is he doesn't talk at all. So don't be upset if the media is.
He lets
fucking up
everyone
your
else
narrative.
voice-
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that Colin could do a lot of things better. I think his intentions were great. It's like who doesn't want to support ending police brutality? Like that's, or at least being aware of it. Of 100%. Yeah. We're on board.
Addressing it.
But
yeah.
now it seems about you getting a job at the NFL. And I frankly don't give a fuck if you play football or not.
How about the receiver?
Well, nobody does. I mean, I
No one does.
kind
How
of
about the
what I
receiver?
said.
You know the receiver that was in the video?
Yeah, he got picked up.
He got picked up.
By the
Yeah.
49ers, yeah.
but here's the
Dude,
thing, 'cause
imagine
he-
dropping those passes. That's a big pass. Colin, dude, you're just like dropping black people's hope, right? It's like,
I think like look, I take back a little bit. Like I don't. The reason I said yes that he wants to play football, here's why. I don't think he really does want to play in the NFL anymore. But you do know what you said. What we talked about is like when you grew up your whole fucking life, dude. These kids are machines since childhood to play these sports,
Right.
and that's all they know. Like
you
that's
telling?
all you. I know that's what I'm saying. That's all you know. So when you reach this level, there will always be a piece of them. It's why people don't quit. It's why Jordan played on the Wizards. It's like there's a piece of these guys that always kind of want the thing a little bit, even if they don't really want to play.
But
check
Kaepernick
it.
could go play in CFL.
you're a good example.
He's not
right?
going to go play in the fucking CFL because it's a tragedy. Then it's like a sad
Yeah.
tale.
What
So
are you saying,
you're a good example because I think you want that thing. You want the NFL, the NBA, whatever your dream is, right? Because it fills a void that you have, and because you had that void, you were willing to like work so hard to try to fill it, right? And you got all this attention, you got all this respect, and then you find something else. You found podcasting, you found stand-up,
Yes, sir.
and now all of a sudden that fills the void. I think Colin has found something else. It's
Bingo.
not podcasting, not stand-up,
Bingo.
but it's being, you know, a figure for social
still the
justice.
man.
Well, he's still the man.
When he
And
walks
he's
in the room.
way more the man. Matter of fact, before he was a guy who you didn't really know if he could make a throw or not. You didn't know if he could make second reads. Now he is a guy who is really leading the charge for
His
like
power.
Yeah, dude.
But how it's crazy to say he's leading the charge when he doesn't speak on the subject.
Shit.
Yeah, but that's
Who
what I'm
knows?
saying.
I guess what I'm saying is
I agree.
He
with what
has
you're saying.
another thing. If he had nothing else,
Yeah.
I agree.
Then I think he would really want to play. But because he has a thing and so many people look up to him, he's inspired so many people. I think his heart is full. And I think when your heart is full, you don't need it as much. Like I bet it was way easier to quit MMA when you had all this other shit popping. If you had
easiest.
nothing, you'd still be banging with these motherfuckers today, probably.
100%.
So,
But I think the only reason why I backed up and I looked at all the details is the contract that the NFL did give him. There's such mistrust. The contract was basically like, cool, you do this workout, you can't sue us for anything else moving forward. You're out. You do this, we gave you your fair shot, shut the fuck up. He's like, no, hold up.
that's kind of fair though.
Sounds fair to me.
To me too.
If they're giving you an opportunity to show up and
Yo,
get that
we're
job
gonna bring
back,
all the teams
Yeah.
to one place where you get to audition
No,
for
that
them.
sounds fair.
And they
Every
don't do
team-
that for anybody.
They've never done it for anybody in the
Never.
history of the league. We're
Never.
gonna bring the whole fucking league to you. And if you got the sauce,
Show out.
We don't care what you do. Like this idea, like the NFL has like a moral clause. It's like no, they're like kicking women, shooting up strip clubs.
They
Like,
would have hired Aaron Hernandez if he got
In
out of
a
prison.
heartbeat.
He's such a good player.
in a heartbeat,
yeah,
right?
they're all
So-
still fucking up. No one's hiding their fuck ups. It's still happening.
dude. It'd be interesting to see what happens with Antonio Brown.
Oh, he'll get picked up. The Eagles will pick him up. I guarantee by week.
You know what the other problem with him is?
Really?
Though? That's whether or not he even wants to keep this fucking charade up. I don't even know if he wants to keep playing football.
No,
He
he's
does.
begging Tom Brady.
He does.
Have you not seen this?
Yeah, but come
Dude, this
on.
shit is so funny. He's
Yeah, but-
on,
but-
hey, big bro, I miss you. Congrats. Like,
yeah.
family's so important.
all the time. Yeah.
You know, it's
Hope
like-
he had a
I
good
think- but I think-
Thanksgiving. Yeah, he is.
But I think even he knows that liabilities are just fucking.
well, he knows it's a wrap.
Yeah.
He knows it's a wrap for him. And right now, he's doing anything he possibly can. To
I
get back
bet
in
you the
league.
Eagles pick him up because have we heard anything? The NFL's done an investigation. Have you heard anything about this?
No.
And the girl who did come out about this tried coming years before and came after another dude. So it's like it's a little fucking messy.
What is she saying? Did he beat her up?
That he raped her,
Was it,
but they had
it was rape?
but they had a relationship before.
I thought it was physical. I thought it was abuse.
Wow. A
Nope.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess she has kind of a dodgy past. So, but the NFL looked into it. Have you heard anything?
Well,
Have you
no,
heard anything?
SportsCenter was talking about it.
I'm telling you, if nothing comes out, he's still top 3-4 receivers in the league.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
the Eagles would sign. I think the Eagles are going to sign him. That's what I think happens. If they get to the playoffs.
I mean, the Patriots need him, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Bad.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they absolutely do. But that they're definitely not. As much as
They can't
much
now.
as the NFL eyeball is on the Patriots, there's no way they're picking him up.
Especially top shit
they
to
don't.
draft.
They don't need more attention on those guys.
No.
That's all they
Yeah.
do. They've had problems for so long now of everyone sniffing at them constantly. It's like you don't want to call more attention to that.
Here's the
shit.
thing: is
They
everyone
try to fly under the radar. Those motherfuckers.
everyone
now.
else would
Belichick wants
point
to
the
just
fingers.
be like, leave us alone, leave us alone. We're doing our work. We're doing our work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's kind of been his program ever since they started investigating. Like, fucking Deflategate and all that stuff. All they did was cause more attention, more. So now I think they just need to fly super low so they
Did
can
you
get
hear?
out of the.
Well,
fucking
did you hear
muck,
what happened
know?
last week?
Huh.
With they catch that photographer.
They caught him again, right?
Yeah,
And
but-
did you hear what he
yeah.
asked? He goes, "Can you guys just delete everything off my camera and pretend this never happened?" And the NFL's like, "No, dumbass."
Yeah.
Like he was pretending he had credentials as a photographer, but he's taking pictures of the other team and filming the other team's coaches.
Yeah, but you know what? Like,
So they've been cheating all along.
Yeah, but a lot of teams cheat though. Most
I don't know,
teams,
do they?
Yes, they.
You think they
fucking
cheat like
do.
the Astros?
Here's the deal.
You know what I'm saying? In
when you
baseball?
come
What's
up-
going to happen with that, with the
They're
Astros?
fucked.
Do you think they're going to take away the chip?
No,
I think they do.
no way.
I think they do.
Stealing other teams' signals and playbooks has been since the beginning of time. That's something that
No,
all
not
teams
to
have
this
done.
degree,
yes.
though. And
especially when a coach comes from another. Look at like Matt Patricia,
Dude.
Especially when you work under somebody like Belichick, you think you're not going to take that influence somewhere else, and just because you're not copying what they're doing or you're not fucking, you still have the
something of it?
influence in you.
Here's the thing: you gotta look at the stats of the Astros at home when they were filming to the Astros when they're on the road without
It's
it.
crazy or
It's
what?
dog shit on the road. At home, them boys were balling with the cheats. They were balling.
Yeah, but the bottom
man.
line is with a sport like baseball, you got to fucking you have to be able to play good offense to still win a game, Right. You can't win on defense in a baseball game. It doesn't happen. You can win on defense in a football game. Your defense can score. Defense can't score in baseball.
So you know what they were doing, right?
I'm just saying you can't score in baseball and defense. Like,
I know
it doesn't exist.
No,
It's-
no,
you have
not
to
a
be
good
able to hit
argument.
the-
Here's the point.
You have to be able to hit a ball
I'm
and
just
get on
saying
base.
that so we can
Santino,
stop
but
talking
they
about
were
baseball.
stealing the signs and they knew what balls were coming.
So what? You still have to hit the
That's
fucking
offense.
baseball.
Yeah, but still, if I know it's a curveball or, and obviously the stats show that it helped them
Shop,
tremendously.
look this up. You can find out how many of these batters, they can read these pitchers, what they're throwing half the time themselves because they face these guys so often.
Dude, I'm just telling you, look at
It's
the
an
stats.
advantage, though. You have to admit it's an advantage.
They
knowing
won a
what
World
pitches
All
are
we
Series.
coming.
do in American sports is try to find advantages. That's
Right,
what we
and
do
there's
more than
legal
anything.
ones and illegal ones.
I'm fine with all of them. Fuck it. Let them do take
I'm
steroids.
also fine with them.
I
I
still
don't
do
give a
them
fuck.
all.
Whatever makes the game most interesting.
Yes, it's a fucking. At the end of the day, we're not
Yeah, I
playing
don't
for.
have a problem
We're not,
with it.
it's not the USA. It's not like if we lose one of these games. That's why I got mad at the whole the Kaepernick thing. Them putting it on the troops. The fucking troops have nothing to do with black
Nothing.
guys playing a sport for fun, so we can watch it on Sunday.
And they get paid millions of
That
dollars,
doesn't
yeah.
have anything. This is entertainment. It's specifically for us to get our rocks
Yeah.
off. To have something to do. It means nothing to the progression of this country. This old idea that like we're this morally upholding country. We're the most backwards ass, fucking lying, bullshit, hypocritical system on earth. But we want our sports to be clean and prim and proper. It's bullshit. It's fucking silliness.
Yeah, but
We're as imperfect as the people that we pay to watch.
we're
do
the
their thing.
closest to
100%.
perfect.
According to what?
You're saying
What
the-
system would you rather?
It's not what system. I'm saying we should stop pretending that
Well, no, we're not
holier.
perfect. What I'm saying is like, who else should
Does
be
it
in
better.
charge?
Yeah.
Like, who does it better? Like, who
Yeah.
can we look to and go, man, we really got to be more
Nobody.
like
Sweden?
North Korea?
Nobody, but I think we should be less hard on ourselves about shit like that. Then you know,
like with cheaters and stuff? What do you
and with
mean?
all that, with all that stuff.
Politics, cheaters,
Politics
Trump?
should not enter sports. These two things should be separate anyway.
Yeah, but you have to live with the illusion of freedom and the illusion of democracy, or the whole thing falls
Through
apart.
sports,
Through everything.
I think
It
sports.
has-
Across the
I think
board.
sports is where we check out. It's like it was stand up. Do we get when we
But
get
what is the thing
criticized-
about sports, right? What is the one thing about sport, right? Is that at the end of the day, there's not some like government body that's going to give you an advantage. It's your running
Black and
ability
white.
versus my running ability. It's the one thing in life that we get to go to and we go, at least this is fair.
There's a
at
score.
Least,
There's a
it's-
scoreboard.
like my life isn't fair because
But then you know
this
it's
person
not
got
fair.
a
That's the
job.
I know what you're saying.
And it fucking breaks your heart when you find out it's not fair. You're like,
Yeah.
hold on, this guy's stealing signs. The one place where I get to tune in, the rest of my life, I'm
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
You know, the one place where I get to tune in, and at least this is fair, and then it's not. You're like, oh, fuck it.
But okay, here's my.
But
I
did
agree
you-
with what you're
Like,
saying.
remember Hollywood when you start to understand how Hollywood really worked?
Yeah, it's the saddest thing on earth.
How
Really?
it broke your heart, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, wait a minute, I'm funny. I'm gonna go in this audition. I'm gonna win it because I'm funny. And then you start realizing they're like, oh no, they just don't want a redhead.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck does that have to
Yeah,
do?
But it also makes
so
sense.
this is almost my point. Nothing is fair. So in that turn, I'm kind of like I'm okay with the idea that things are the way they are. I'm
Because
not
the-
out of Hollywood.
hey, because the curtain
but
was
don't
pulled
take
back.
it away from the people. That's the thing. It's like,
But in
you gotta
sports,
look
the
out
curtain's
all
pulled
people.
back because when you were a
I
kid-
wasn't molested.
That's what this is. Hey, but Schultz, when you were growing up, did you assume everybody was clean and not on PEDs?
Yes.
Interesting.
And like, I think that assumption is good. Like, okay, so naturally the three of us and a lot of the people listening to this podcast, right? If you're into comedy at all, we're all comedians. We're all just fucking conspiracy theorists, but like we're funny, right? We're just like, how do I think of another way around this, right? That's all conspiracy,
Yeah.
right? And the same thing. So when we're watching sports, we're like, ooh, but what if? We're thinking about, but what if with everything, right?
Yeah.
I think the average person isn't. And
That's
I
why they're
think-
so upset when they find out.
and
yeah.
I think they need it.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
on some level they need it, and they want to believe like, hey, I could be a billionaire someday, and hey, my business can be totally fine, and
Yeah.
the government's not going to come in and step
Well, that's
in.
the American dream.
But without the American dream, everything crumbles.
Fuck.
Even if you don't have it, the fact that people get to go to work every day going, nah, I might win the lottery this week. That gets them the next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's chaos
Yeah, but
without it.
I agree. That's a good thing to have. But as an adult, when you grow up,
Yes.
you learn the unfairness of the world, and you just deal with it like a grown up and go, "That is what it is. This is a part of the system."
Yo,
It'll never be clean.
Is crucial.
Yeah.
Is what it is so crucial. And it's so important because it basically is adulthood.
Yeah,
Right?
Adulthood is what it is.
Is what it is.
It's not
It
fair.
is
It's
what
not
it
right.
is.
It's not just. It
but
is what it is.
People fucking need a lie.
They do.
They need look, we're in election season. You're gonna hear some lies.
That's all you're
of
gonna
them.
hear.
The
That's
Asian
the
guy,
game.
your cousin is saying they're going to give everybody $1,000. No one's getting $1,000.
Who's his buddy? Who's your cousin?
Andrew Yang is giving
Andrew,
everybody.
your cousin's
yeah.
Andrew Yang?
I mean, I didn't
First
know.
or second?
So,
First or second?
Point is,
First.
no one's getting it. Everything that they're saying that they're going to
It's
get,
all bullshit.
no one's
It's all
getting
bullshit.
it. Bernie's not giving you health care. No one's. It's a fucking dream.
No.
Bernie might be the only one who actually believes he's going to do it. Everybody else is
not
not
gonna
alive.
happen.
I
Bro,
do
was
believe he's gonna- I
howling
believe
last
he
night. I got to
believes,
send you
yeah.
guys. Did you see the fucking Trump, the most recent rally? I don't
No.
care how you feel about Trump. The guy's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
You cannot deny.
Hilarious.
I said that on stage. When he called Kim Jong-un Little Rocket Man was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Hilarious.
Play the Trump thing. Let's see.
Bro, look at this. I reposted it.
oh, you did?
Holy shit. This thing. It's on my Twitter.
He's so ridiculous.
This had me fucking howling last night. I woke them up. I woke Mark and Alex up in the Airbnb just to watch this video. Go down, go down, go down. This one right here. This
Her beer deal where she said, "Oh,
go to the beginning. Go to the beginning. He's talking about Elizabeth Warren. Remember when she had that video?
Everybody see her beer deal where she said, "Oh, darling." You ever see that deal? Darling, it's about her husband. Darling, it's great to see you. What are you doing here? It's like, that's her husband. He's supposed to be living in the house.
Turn this up a little bit.
I don't think she's seen him in 10 years. Hey, I have an idea. Can I get a beer? Let's get a beer. You know, she wants to be one of the group. Hey, let's get a beer. Did you ever see such a phony, disgusting...
Bro, this is the president.
Darling, you see that, Jim? Darling, it's about her husband.
He was hard in the paint, man.
Bro, he called Buttigieg Alfred E. Newman.
Yeah, hilarious. Hilarious.
The Mad Magazine guy.
The impeachment stuff just feels like it's just like such a waste of time and
That's why he's
energy
doing
and
this. That's why he
resources.
keeps up this because
Gotta
this
go on
is
the offensive.
his superpower.
What'd
is
you say?
growing.
Gotta go on the offensive. Dude.
Yeah.
The thing about him is that he never is like, and it's actually a brilliant strategy. I never realized it, but like, he never defends himself.
No.
He just attacks. And the brilliant thing about it is
No
and again,
facts, nothing, just
and
attacks.
people who listen, anybody who listens to politics, they act like fucking children. Like, we're discussing politics without putting our personal opinion on politics. We're just talking.
You're
about it
so
right now,
lucky
right?
Brian Callen's not here to destroy this podcast with the
Yeah, he
politics.
ruins almost every one of these shows, by the way. I've said that a million times. That motherfucker just ruins the show.
But you know what I'm saying? So it's like what he does is an interesting strategy, right? Somebody says something about him.
Yeah.
He's been in pseudo politics, but also entertainment for
Entertainer,
years.
yeah.
He knows, like you said earlier, everybody's a phony piece of shit.
Yeah.
So when the Bidens say the Ukraine thing with him, he's like, "Are you talking about me in Ukraine?"
He's like, we talking,
What's your fucking
we talking about
crackhead
mamas?
son?
Yeah.
We talking about mamas? We talking about mamas?
Like he's that motherfucker
Yeah.
that he's gonna go hard. So, and all these people got dirt. I think
Yes.
it was, I forget exactly who said it, but politics is a mudslinging contest, right? But he's made of mud.
He's made of mud.
Everybody else wearing the white
thrives
shirt, the
in
white
it.
pants.
Yeah.
He's made of mud.
Well, you know what's brilliant? He does the exact same thing that, like, we've talked about this before about he does the same thing that clever people in comedy or entertainment do. When somebody attacks us, instead of us attacking them, I let my fans go after them. So I just walk away. So what he does, what's smart is when someone
Right.
goes, Trump XYZ, he doesn't comment on it. His fucking fan base. They do all the Fox News does all of his work for him that he didn't even ask them to do.
Yeah.
They just go do it. It's weird. It's like when somebody says Andrew Schulz sucks. If you just retweet that, watch what happens to that guy from
Yeah.
your fans.
Yeah, your fans
You don't need to do
They'll
it.
eat 'em.
Yeah, you don't need to. So he
But
does the same thing.
I never retweet because I don't want them to even think I saw it. I just want
Yeah,
them
I mean,
to-
But
I
you
don't
know what I
engage
mean.
in it.
Of course,
But you
100%.
give the power to the people. So
100%.
Trump's smart enough to just go, watch this. Watch what fucking.
But he'll
watch
slap
what I get
back.
to. Oh, yeah, he does.
He'll
but
slap back
but he
with
doesn't
certain
think-
people.
Yes.
Like, he picks and
Depends on
chooses.
how powerful they are.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if you have no power, he's not talking about you.
Nah.
Unless he can use what you said to leverage.
Right.
Right? So like it's just interesting. Whoever bubbles up as like somebody who's like a pretty good front runner, etc., he'll start to take shots at.
He'll start
Yeah, yeah,
taking
yeah.
aim.
Like
and then
Elizabeth
shoots him
Warren, he's
down.
taking shots.
Then goes on.
One after, and then these people, these like politicians, most of these politicians are coddled. They're not like fucking real men. You know what I
Right.
mean? They're guys who have like rich fucking dads and that kind of shit. They never had ball.
No one
busting
roasted
competition.
them,
No
no.
roasting.
They
No
didn't grow up
nothing.
in
They had a
locker
cushy
rooms.
fucking life.
Yeah.
They got into Yale probably because of some nepotism shit. And then all of a sudden you're on stage and this
Lighting you
goofball
up.
with a fucking
Lighting you up.
dude destroying you.
Orange face,
Dude, orange
wide
face,
eyes,
This
his neck
idiot.
like a fucking Down syndrome.
roasting the fuck out of you.
Dude,
Yeah.
and they just crumble.
Yeah.
Have you ever been, like when you're in the line of fire with someone who knows how to roast?
It's over.
It gets, unless you got it,
It's over. You see it firsthand. It's ugly as fuck. When he does the Democratic,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
When he like lines up the Democrats, and it's so
Firing squad.
I enjoy it myself, man.
Dude, I can't wait. I want the debates.
But here's the thing: is
Me
like
too.
I think he just. I think we all know what he knows is that he didn't want to be president. He was surprised that he won president. He just wanted to be able to talk shit and run all the way up the flagpole. And when he got up there, he was like, I guess I'm the best. And then that solidified him being like, I am the best.
He's got to have an ego. He's got to have an ego right now.
But before, now it's fucking.
I think he thought, all right, do 4 years, I'm getting the fuck out. But now he's like, oh, you don't think I can do it? I don't
It's
think
a challenge.
I don't think he wants to do it.
Yeah.
If they would have went, oh no, you stay, man, he'd be like, fuck it, I'm out. But now everyone goes, dude, you're the worst president ever. He's like, oh really? I'm gonna be miserable. I'm staying another 4 years.
Watch, he's gonna make some law where he can go 3 terms. He'll just to fuck up the system.
Oh, dude, he did
He'll be
that.
Like, I'll
that's
break
on
it.
that's on the tweet.
He said that?
He goes, he goes 2020, 2024, 2028. And he goes, I'm just kidding. These stupid people, MSNBC, they're going to act like it's real. I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not, though. Maybe we go for it. I'm telling you, dude, the
He's
guy's
funny.
crazy.
It's such a goof, man.
But you can't even admit he's funny because then these fucking idiots start going, oh, you agree with every one of his policies, this, that. No, I don't agree with every comic, but I can say they're funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of comics that are hilarious.
It's just the idea now is people are afraid to be even associated with him because they think that you are backing up what he says.
He's radioactive, so if you say anything good about a radioactive substance, you must be radioactive.
People point
Right?
their
And then
guns.
when they just make you radioactive, then nobody wants to talk to
But
you.
when we say this, by the way, we're referring to an extremely small percent of the population.
Correct.
The more people I talk to when you
You're
travel,
talking
this
about
country-
social media.
Yes, the more people you talk to in this fucking country, they have enough sensibility to know that we're talking about this thing in comedic light, and they know what you know is. They joke about the same shit. They go, you see what this fucking, there's a normal Democrat in the middle of this country would say the same thing. They go, this shit was hilarious. Did you see this fucking bozo shit?
Yes.
Yeah, because they have sensibility. But we're talking about the minority of social media that loses their mind over nothingness, right?
Yeah.
They're very small. We see them as large because they're in our face every day and we're in this fucking bullshit business. But dude, you go to most of the country, they get it. They get it a lot more. Because they deal with it differently. We're just absorbed by Twitter. We're like we have to live inside of this fucking this echo chamber sphere of like you're either on this side or you're on this side. And if you're one of those
I'm
things,
jealous of those comedians who don't deal with it. There's a few comedians who don't deal at all with
Deal with what?
Instagram or social media, that the whole social world. There's
Yeah,
a few
yeah.
comedians who
Yo,
do it.
you know what it is?
there's a few, not a lot. Even Burr is on fucking Instagram now. It's like some of those guys avoided it forever, and
But
then
you gotta
they
do it.
Finally got into it.
You kind of have to
Part
do
of it. It's like, it's honestly, it's no different than any sport. It's like as the sport evolves, you need to learn more things. Like what happened in MMA. All of a sudden, these wrestlers start to come in, and people are like, "Oh shit, I better learn how to."
You got to get on the ground.
Oh yeah, I got to learn how to do that wrestling.
Yeah, I
shit.
think it's weird when you hear like some comics go, "I'm not gonna do the fucking Instagram humor. That's a waste of time, man. Like I just do it on the stage." I'm like, "Nah, here you
don't
go."
wanna be a comic.
Or
You don't wanna be a comic.
they go,
Yeah.
"Well, the only reason he sells tickets because he has a successful comedy podcast." I'm like, no, I get it, dude. That's the game. Like
You don't wanna
that's
be a
the
comic.
evolve-
When everyone
the
says,
game
when
evolved.
anybody says the
You don't
only
wanna be a
reason
comic.
that he
Simple as that.
XYZs
They're
is
out.
immediately followed by a jealous nonsense statement that doesn't mean anything.
Correct.
The only reason that Schultz gets, the only reason statements are cop outs for their insecurities of jealousy of whatever
They're
the fuck it is.
justifying where they are in the
Yeah.
in the game. But the reality of the matter is, like, as the game changes, you need to do what it takes to succeed within it, right? And if you want to play basketball, you need to have a trainer that comes with you all year round.
Yeah.
LeBron pays his trainer all year round, and the elite NBA players do that. This is a requirement for the new NBA. Back in the day, you could wear Converse.
Shit, they used to
Motherfuckers wore
there's a
Converse.
smoke at
Yeah.
halftime.
Cigarettes. Dude, you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. So now there's more that you have to do. Maybe it's comedy podcast, maybe it's posting clips, maybe it's, YouTube, whatever it
You
is.
can't just do the road.
You need to do it.
Yeah.
And if you
changed.
don't want to do it, if it's not worth it to you, then you don't want to be a comic.
But that's
Yeah.
fine,
It's-
fine.
But you have to
Yeah,
accept that.
right,
You just
yeah.
have to accept that's what's part of the game right now.
Right.
This is the most competitive industry in the world because it's the best fucking life. Like, we get to talk shit on a stage for a living.
The best.
And talk shit right here.
Nothing better.
It should be hard to do.
Yeah.
You should suffer
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
You should get nothing. You should get beaten down. You should get weeded the fuck out, and the ones who could really handle it stay in the
Stick
game.
around.
Fact.
Yeah. Sell
Fact.
tickets.
Simple
Yeah.
as that.
Yeah.
Can you sell tickets?
Yep.
Yeah.
How are you going to do it? How are you going to develop that fan base? And to be honest, now is the time where, like, back in the day, you could not have an opinion, right? Because you were funneled into the Hollywood system. Now, if you don't have an opinion, you don't have anyone.
No one
You
cares.
can't be. That's the thing. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
No, they don't.
because there's
People won't
no
ride
group
with
for you.
Yeah.
There's no group for. Who is your group?
Yeah.
If you're this guy's guy, you better be a guy's guy. Don't be the guy's guy who wants to appease the nerds and wants to appease Hollywood.
They both go, nope.
Right? Because now the guys are going, I know he's got the vibe, but he's trying to pander to them a little bit, so I can't really trust him. And the nerds are like, he's too much of a bro.
Yep.
So now you got nobody.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to make a choice now. Are you willing to be hated?
Yeah, you gotta stand for something.
Are you willing to be hated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain portion of the population is going to hate you.
A lot of them.
And that equal part is going to love you.
Yeah.
And as much as they hate you, these people love you.
That means you have a career.
Boom.
It's kind of like is the irony
That
of that
means
whole
you're
thing
Trump.
is sometimes they tell you
Straight up.
who you are, which is even more interesting. You know what I mean? Like
What do you mean?
when they call Joe, like when people call Joe alt-right, that nothing makes me laugh harder. Like when sometimes they try to level you into a group because they're afraid of
afraid of you.
They're afraid of you and they're afraid of
I
liking
just want to
you.
silence you.
Yeah.
It's a radioactive thing, right? It's
Yeah.
like if I make you radioactive, I don't even have to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like if I call you a racist, right?
That's it. It's
Santino's
over.
racist.
It's
They're like,
over.
why don't you sit down with him? I don't sit down with racists.
No, I would never.
What? Well, how do you know he's a racist? Well, because he's a racist.
Yeah, hear him out.
You just say it. There's
Yeah.
certain things you just say.
So
like if you
easy.
call someone a pedophile, right? You're not letting them babysit your kids, even if it's fake. Even if we have this big joke, it's
precautionary.
dude. It's precautionary.
Yeah, you're like, whatever.
we were just busting balls, but come here.
Like this is a true story.
Come here. Come here. Yeah, come here.
in
Get away
my
from-
in my neighborhood, they were talking about doing this thing that a sheriff did this. I don't know where. I think it was in California. You have to look it up, but he was going around planting signs in sexual offenders' front yards.
I love it.
For Halloween.
Fuck yeah.
Saying "Do not trick or treat at this home."
Absolutely
whatever the
love
local
it.
police department was. I don't remember who it was,
Yeah.
but our neighborhood was like voting on it. 'Cause
I love it.
And people actually were against it. And I was
Oh,
like, "Fuck that
what?
shit." I would put them in the front yard, and they go, "What if the crime wasn't that serious?" I go, "Well, that's what you get when you get what you get.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't
not my
matter.
not my issue.
Doesn't matter.
It is what it is.
It is.
Yes.
What it is.
Don't touch kids.
There
It
it
is
is. Georgia
what
Sheriff
it
put
is.
signs on 3 sex offenders' homes. Year
guess
warning.
he's
curtain.
not
I
allowed to.
love
That's
that.
what.
He wasn't allowed to, apparently.
As a parent, I
Right. They
fucking
said
love
no,
that.
but they voted on it in our place to do it because it was like a town council was like, let's see if enough people say yes. Then it's a town thing.
It's mind-boggling we even let them out.
Agree.
If you touch kids, you just kill them.
You're out.
You just kill them.
Yeah, you're out, bro.
I have so okay.
Yeah.
You just fucking shoot them right
You're
there.
out.
Simple as that.
This is my same thing I was saying with that UFC
Who
fighter.
disagree? Like,
I don't
who
know
is
anyone.
the person going, let's give him another chance
Well,
to
here-
touch a
the same
kid?
thing.
Here's why.
Humane,
Here's
blah, blah,
why.
blah.
Because it's so prevalent that there's so many people that get fucked up with this thing.
Powerful people.
Powerful people that they silent. Dude, Epstein is fucking proof of how many powerful people. We thought Alex Jones was just making it up. And then you see, you're like, holy shit.
Son.
This is Oracle. He knew all this
He's
shit.
an oracle.
Yo.
Dude, he said shit that everyone
He's an
denied.
oracle.
People denied it for years. I'm not saying he's
That's
not off his
crazy.
rocker.
No, he's off his rocker, but a lot of shit.
He said some shit.
He throws a lot of mud and some of it sticks. And when it
That's-
does stick, you're like, oh,
he got it.
shit.
He talked about
got
the
it.
island so much, and people thought that was a joke, that he was
Yeah.
mocking it, making it up. And dude, years later, I remember reading it and going, holy fuck, was
Yo.
Alex Jones on? Like, did he fucking
Here's the
know
question,
some
though.
shit?
Here's the question about the island, right? So we assume, obviously, this is some sort of like, they're trying to like get influence in power positions. Whoever they is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. But they're trying to have influence in power positions, right? So they're getting these powerful people to bang underage girls, videotaping it and saying, hey, we got you on video being a pedophile.
Vote for this.
You gotta do what we tell you.
Yeah, it's like
Boom.
Scientology. It's the same theory.
Is that what Scientology is?
Scientology just
Yeah.
traps them in all their fuck ups, and then they tell them
Yeah.
they use it against them. They do this thing called auditing, where you admit all your fuck ups. It's like when you go into Catholic church, you admit to the priest what you did, but instead of doing 12 Hail Marys, they got that shit on tape.
And you have to do it, and they have hours,
Yeah.
endless hours.
And
of
so what they
you-
do is they say, if you're trying to get out of this motherfucker, just know we have that recording about that time that you talked about touching that 16-year-old girl behind.
I
the-
gotta know what Tom Cruise did.
Come on, bro.
You're never gonna find
You're
out.
never gonna know.
He's the captain
He's the
of the
fucking.
ship.
He's like
He's the head guy.
He's the head cat
Him
over
and
there.
Travolta.
They run that motherfucker. They got secrets.
Wasn't Will Smith in it for a
Gotta
second?
go.
I don't know if he was.
He got out.
Apparently, they do like a new thing every year.
What are we gonna say though about the?
Okay,
island?
so basically,
Oh, yeah.
so here's my question about the Epstein thing. You know that they're trying to trap these people with underage girls.
Yeah.
How many of these people that went to the island or went on the plane banged the girls but didn't know they were underage? So, for example,
Look at me.
Hey,
in the face.
here's
Look at
this
me.
thing.
Look at me right now.
Yeah.
They all knew they were underage.
See, that's the thing. I don't agree.
I don't agree.
I
don't
think.
agree.
And look. I'm the guy who says kill pedophiles, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you do.
totally
I also
okay
wanna
with
kill-
that. It's
yeah, me
100%.
too.
Take them out. Done.
Yeah.
I wonder if these guys are on a plane and they're seeing these girls who are maybe 16 or something like that. Maybe they're made up, maybe all this kind of shit. And they're just going, oh, we got some young hot ass here. It's creepy, of course. But maybe they're not jumping to, I have illegal girls on the plane. They're banging these prostitutes because they're in the prostitutes.
But have you ever been on a college campus recently? I could, if you ask me how old that girl is, I'm like,
Bro,
I have no idea.
I was just talking to Mark about this.
Yes, but being a conscious adult,
Especially if-
your first thought is, I wonder how old this bitch
but
is.
Santino,
Can I tell you
That's
something?
the first thing I would think of.
Let's say the three of us are on this island. I'm at it's your house.
I'm not on the fucking island. I didn't go to the
I
island.
know, but let's say we went.
Manifest.
No,
Was
we
I-
went.
I was there?
Manifest.
Yeah,
You
we
were
were.
on
Ah,
Manifest.
fuck.
Let's say
It
we're
was you
there.
and Judd Apatow. You guys did a nice retreat. You did an island retreat, an Epstein Island retreat. You were playing catch. The both of you were playing catch.
He
would throw the ball all the way over there and you just walk and get it.
It's so exhausting.
Feel like a retriever.
It never even gets to me.
Hey, but say we're on that island and those girls come at me and Andrew are like, God damn. You're like, yeah, dude, 21. I'd be like, okay.
They could have
she's
lied
21.
about the ages.
Okay. Time out.
I'd be like, oh,
I know what you're
the
saying.
goal-
But you know,
The goal is blackmail. Remember, the goal is blackmail. So you're not going to
Someone's-
risk.
yes.
Think about it. You're not going to risk them not being into teenagers, right?
Yeah.
You want them to fuck them so you can use it. You'll probably say they're of age.
Oh,
and then
that girl's 30. Yeah,
Exactly.
she's 30.
like a waitress or someone went around was like, man, can you believe these girls are 22?
Have you ever?
I'd be the only cat on the island checking IDs though. That'd be me. I'd be like, can I see your ID?
No, yeah, I just didn't see your ID. Oh, you don't have IDs on the island? Okay, that makes sense. I tried.
I once I was at a show. I'm at a show. This is a while ago, way a long time ago. So I'm at this show. A girl, her brother, her mother, and father are at the show. They come up, they say hi afterwards, whatever. Girl's hot, right? We're just kind of like talking, vibing. The brother's kind of cool. I say I'm going to some party at some club or some shit like that. Do you guys want to come? The girl and her brother come to the party. We're all hanging out at the party. Everything's cool. We're all drinking. It's fine. We leave. The brother goes, I'm going to go home. Leaves me with the...
Tight move, bro.
Now, here's the thing. The father put his daughter's pussy in his brother's hands, in his son's hand.
Bad move, dude.
Right? Because he was like, take him.
Make sure
right?
she's good.
Right. And then the brother was just like, you're on your own. Right? So now it's me and the girl.
You probably
right?
thought you were safe.
Probably, whatever it is. We go back close to my place. There's a diner outside of my place. I'm sitting down and eating food at the diner, right? And she's eating kind of young.
Like, explain. Like she got chicken fingers?
No, you know the jellies that open up like that?
Yeah.
She licked the jelly.
Well, that's annoying.
It's annoying, but it was also childish.
Did she also order a vanilla milkshake?
You ordered chocolate milk.
Yeah.
She ordered a chocolate milk.
She goes, you guys don't have Happy Meals at this diner? Because I want a toy. Something's got to occupy me.
There's no fucking toys at this place.
So she was doing childish
Crayons.
shit. Yeah.
She's drawing on the fucking napkins that they have. So she just came across I'm like, how old are you? And she goes, I'm 18. I go, okay, you gotta go home. I had no fucking clue that this girl's 18. Now 18
But you know
is
18's
clean.
legal, right?
18's legal?
Oh, you're a pussy.
18's legal? I might be a pussy? No. We got to do all of Shab's things. This is like the fifth one this episode.
No, dude, 18's legal.
You know 18's legal, especially if they're born in 1987. It's got the exact hour.
February 9th.
February 9th, 1987, you're good enough.
Honestly. Like a disappointed brother.
Dude, that is fucking great.
But you can,
If they're 17, we're like, well, how many leap years? Well, maybe there's a couple days.
Did you kick
you
her,
kicked
you, like,
her out?
you gotta roll.
You got to go
And
home.
was she a 10?
Uber home.
For 18-year-old?
Or as you call it, just a 10.
Dude. Oh, man.
When you get busted for pedophilia, I just want the
been a
Curb
lot
Your
of red-
Enthusiasm
there's been a lot
song to
of
play
smoke.
as he walks away. Bum 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 ba-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-na. Like we should have known and shit.
Let's smoke here, man.
Let me tell you something. I
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I still
What's the
know.
youngest you? Well, you've been married, bro.
Yeah,
You're
but
not
even
in the game.
even still, young girls aren't attractive to
No.
me at all. They're just
They
not.
don't look young, Shab. That's the thing. Ariana Grande looks 14. I'm not attracted to her at all. She's probably 25. I don't even know what the fuck she is. She
I
looks
don't like young
14
looking
years
girls.
old.
Yeah.
There are girls, Puerto Rican ones, that are 17
I know,
that
and they
look
look 30.
25.
I know, yeah,
They
I know,
look
I know.
28, they're 30.
I know. Yeah, they're weathered as fuck. They've been
They've
through
been
it.
through
They've
it.
been through
They're
yeah.
from the Bronx.
Yeah, they've been through it.
Okay, they've been walking up the Joker stairs the whole life.
Yeah, that place is ratchet, right?
It is.
You went there.
Bro, they were throwing eggs at people. A guy just was at the top of the stairs just chucking eggs.
They hate that people are there.
came.
Bro, and you know what drives me crazy about it? They're like, fucking tourists, how dare you come here? It's like, welcome to being from New York.
Yeah.
Like, we've been dealing with this shit our whole fucking lives.
That's the
Tourists
same thing.
walking
LA.
around.
When people say tourists in LA, I'm like, how do you think this town stays alive?
Yeah, it's like for the first time the Bronx has tourism and they're like bitching and moaning about it. How dare
They're
they come
pissed,
up here?
yeah.
It's like, this is part of it.
Right. Yeah.
You're one of the boroughs, are you not?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
You got some stairs people like.
Just move to New Hampshire if you don't like it
Exactly.
so much.
Move it on up.
Get the fuck out of here. Go.
Should we go to current events?
You want?
Yeah. let's do
Yeah,
it.
are we going too long, Chin?
No, it's not too long.
Chin checked
Hour
out an hour and a
26.
half ago.
Yeah, Chin.
No, I've been here.
Once he said,
As soon as I started doing the Texas stuff, it really
the
fit, yeah.
texting I thought was my favorite part of the episode, but then I think Chin checked out when you said duck sauce.
That was
No.
too hard for
Yeah,
you?
I didn't even hear the duck sauce part.
Well,
I
you
don't
guys
know.
know.
said kimchi.
Fish sauce, maybe.
Kimchi.
Fish.
I know about that.
Kimchi's
Good
great.
stuff. Hell yeah.
It's just rotten cabbage, right? Fermented cabbage.
Fermented, yeah.
It's delicious. It's
Tastes
good for your
amazing.
insides. Make you poo poo. Make you poo poo good. It does make me poo poo good, man. I eat that stuff. I need to shake it up downstairs.
Kimchi?
Kimchi?
I'll eat a bunch of
Okay.
probiotic stuff.
I'm a
yeah.
ginger
Meat.
guy.
It's
Huh?
good with meat.
You,
with meat, yeah.
Schultz, you always eat clean, right? You don't eat bread and shit.
No bread, no
ever,
refined sugars.
ever.
No bread. I mean, every once in a while, some shit.
Like pizza slice.
Bro, it just makes me feel like I hate this. Like, I don't want to act like it. I'm not. You eat whatever the fuck you want. I'm not telling anybody to eat. It just when I was eating lots of like bread and sugar and like putting tons of sugar in a coffee, I would be more anxious. And in our business, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I need to be as cool and calm as I can in all situations.
Yeah.
Because every single day something fucked up has happened and we have to deal with that.
Yep.
So I just cut that shit out and I felt way better. Simple as that. And it's really the American bread. When I was like away in Europe and
Italy
shit,
and shit, you're good.
yeah, because I think it's a little bit more fresh or whatever. the
Double
stuff out
zero
Better
flour.
ingredients.
there. Is that it?
Yeah.
You ever heard of double zero flour?
No.
You can order it
The
online.
double zero pasta.
Yeah, well, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Italy. You can order that kind of. That's
Yeah.
double zero flour. They use that to make a lot of stuff over
But
there.
you work out?
Yeah.
You just eat right. Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
think.
Tiger
you work out?
Schulman's MMA. I mean,
You just asked me if I
kickboxing.
work out.
Both of you guys work
You're so
out?
offensive. You're so offensive.
I thought it was
dude.
genetics. You're
You're the-
always thin. You eat good. I know that. And then I just figured genetics.
It's so rude. That's so crass. You're the one that's a little pudgy lately, not fucking me.
I know, dude.
Well,
but I have to work out.
Don't
and
throw
I
me the
eat
do you work
crazy.
out thing. Yes, I fucking work
Well, I'm
out.
saying you guys
Bro,
look
they
good
didn't
though. I
even
just thought it
invite
was
you to the
genetics.
basketball game.
I know,
dog.
I know.
Do you think that they think you don't work out?
I know,
too?
it hurt my fucking feelings. I was in the gym when you guys came down. I said, "What are you guys doing?" I was there faking it.
Yeah.
I was just on the elliptical with 5-pound weights. Fellas,
Hoping you get
how
invited?
come nobody invited me to the hoop games?
All right, what do you got, Chid? Support for this Fighter and the Kid is brought to you by the best in men's below the belt grooming, Manscaped. I'm talking Manscaped, man. Engineered tools for your family jewels. Jingle balls to the walls, fellas. Listen up. On-trim pubes are a thing of the past. It's time to gear up and get yourself the gift of shaving this holiday season. I'm talking about the Manscaped Perfect Package 2.0. All right, Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. Their Lawnmower 2.0 has an advanced skin-safe technology, so this trimmer won't nick or snag your nut piece. No more clips on your dick piece. None of that, man. And don't use the same trim on your face as you use on your balls. It's 2019, about to be 2020. What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, this Manscaped Perfect Package 2.0, which is the perfect gift for Xmas for your dad, your mom, your stepdad, your grandma, your auntie. This Perfect Package 2.0 includes a crop preserver and an anti-chafing ball deodorant, all right? And speaking of them sweaty balls, they also give you a nice pair of boxers, Manscaped Boxer Brief, that keep your junk feeling fresh all damn day. 'Tis the season to Manscaped, so get yourself, your dad, your brother, friends, the best gift of the season. Manscaped Perfect Package 2.0. Get 20% off free shipping with code FIGHTER at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you. Get 20% off and free shipping with code FIGHTER at manscaped.com. Clean up your nuts. Make your Santa proud this year. Listen, it's the holidays, man, and everybody loves the feeling of winning, especially the feeling of winning the holidays. If you're giving everybody Bomba socks this holiday, you deserve to feel like a winner. Nobody opens up a pair of socks and goes, I didn't want socks. We all wear socks. Wear the best socks. I'm talking about Bomba socks. They're not just soft. They're not just kind of soft. They're made with the softest cotton in the world. That's what we're talking about. Extra cushioning. So no matter what you're doing, walking the pup, chilling at home, playing the drums, saving the world, maybe doing some karate in your garage, whatever. Bomba socks provides the support in places you didn't even know you needed. All right? You do a lot of different things, so Bomba's made the perfect sock for it, like a dress sock for work, performance sock for working out, a limited edition holiday socks. They got you covered, all right? You know the person who just gives the best gifts? Well, they're usually giving Bomba socks. If you want to give the perfect gift, if you want to be the perfect gift giver, go to bombas.com/fighter today. That's bombas.com/fighter. Get 20% off your first purchase at bombas.com/fighter. We're also brought to you by the one, the only, the best supplements on the planet of the earth. I'm talking about On It supplements. What you need, man. Alpha Brain, Shroom Tech, New Mood. There's no excuse. Don't wait till January 1st. Go, ooh, I want to get in shape. Okay, let's do it. New year, new me. Stop it. Start right now. Get ahead of the curve. Let On It help you. Go to onit.com/fighter. They got on-demand workouts, body weight workouts, kettlebell workouts, Mace Club workouts, digital. Do it from your freaking phone. No more excuse to be thick. I know I'm thick, but take it from your boy. I'm trying to get in shape before January 1st starts. Be ahead of the curve, man, and do it with the best fitness apparel, nutrition, gear, whatever you want, man. Onit.com got you covered. Onit.com/fighter, 10% off.
You were watching Crashing? Like, God, this Apatow can write. Dude, remember when you texted me that whole thing? You were texting me the whole dialogue. Remember you broke it down?
Apatow?
He's just
No,
trying
he
to bit
loves
out.
him, dude.
He's doing this is a bit. He's
No,
doing a bit.
it's not a bit, dude. I
I
remember.
texted him the entire script. I voiced word for word the entire script of This Is 40.
Yeah.
I did This Is 40 in my tub one time, and I texted to him. I did a voice
Yeah.
text. It was the longest voice text I've ever sent.
It was so long, and there was moments where he would be like, he would go like this, like I could hear him quietly going, "God, this is good." Like, he would say really. That I thought was pretty cool because that was like
cool.
the director's
I was
cut.
being honest.
But for you,
Yeah, behind the scenes. That was the BTS shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's so good, dude.
What do you got, Kat?
Yeah.
So this was sent in from Faze Razabi. And so this guy went onto campus at the University of Toronto with a bucket filled with liquefied poop. We don't know whether it's human feces or animal feces, but he had a bucket full of it.
Whoa.
He walked into the library on
Whoa.
3 different days and flung it at people.
While they're like studying?
Yeah, while they were
stuff?
studying.
Studying and shit. I mean, what's the point? And how did he get away with it so many times?
Apparently, he just walked in, flung some shit, and left, and came back 2 days later.
And no one did
it again.
anything.
They couldn't catch him.
He was a student?
I don't think he was a student. He just walked
He's like,
in with
"Fuck
a bucket
econ."
of shit.
He walked in with a bucket of shit and threw it on people?
Yes. And initially, people thought it was coffee because it was brown, and then the smell finally hit, and people ran the fuck out.
But wait, I don't understand. Why is one day, is this 2 separate days he did this?
He did it on 3 separate days.
That's what I'm saying. How did they not fucking keep an eye out for
I gotta give this guy props. So 3 days is dope. Like 1 day, it's like, dude, that guy's a madman. 2 days, you're like, something's wrong with him. 3 days, you're like, this guy's just having a good time.
Where's he?
Look how
where's
happy he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Photo 1 and 2.
I think that
In
where's
Toronto.
he getting the shit?
Him?
We don't know.
Has to be his shit.
But that's how many shits are you taking a day? I take 3, and that's a lot.
2 or 3 for me.
I'm taking 1.
You
They're
take one shit
actually
a
waiting
day?
for a DNA test right now. They had to take fecal
gotta get some
matter
more out of
from
you.
his shit.
Yeah.
And now they're running it through a test to see if it
If
matches
it's actually
up.
him,
If
I don't
is.
think it's him.
I don't think it's
I don't
his
think it's
either.
his shit.
This is like a clue. Who you know,
I think he has access to shit.
he's got.
He's
so he's
access
got
to
another
shit.
job where he gets shit. Like
I think he has access.
he
to
might
shit.
clean
feel like it'd
like
be
city
pretty
drains,
easy.
city pipes or something like that.
Yep.
That's actually smart.
What else
That's
you
where you
got?
got that yellow construction hat from.
Oh, let's go to the Lizzo.
Oh,
one.
please go.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys have heard about this.
I haven't seen the outfit because everyone
I didn't
blurs
hear
it
about
out.
The outfit
Thank
essentially
God.
looks like a really long black
Oh,
t-shirt, and then the back is just a circle where her ass is hanging
This
out.
a hit play for me.
Wait, what? What is this? When did this happen?
So this is Lizzo.
I don't know. I didn't hear Kevin.
She's-
All I heard was you had the opportunity.
So Lizzo is the singer. What's the name of the song?
Truth Hurts.
Truth Hurts. She. The
How much
line-
attention do you need?
you know what? It's not about the attention. It's that. Can you pause for a second?
But if Kylie Jenner did this,
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like if you're fat, you can really wear anything, and it's brave.
Yeah, you
which
get
is
away with it.
The most
it's
insulting
disgusting.
shit. But
Yeah.
how insulting is that? That like
If a skinny hot girl did it, they'd be like, this is public indecency.
it's
They would arrest
insulting to the fat person. Imagine you wore something, right?
I'm thick.
And people were like,
Are you
Please
saying I'm
scroll
thick?
away
not
from that
you,
chin,
but
please.
like
I can't look at that.
Sorry.
So disgusting.
you're fat. They're basically saying, wow, you're so disgusting that to wear that, you have courage.
Yes.
Right.
It's
They're-
insulting
but-
her.
Yeah.
The fact that they wear this shit with pride, like I'm brave.
And that
like,
we're okay with it.
It's
Because we know that it's insulting.
Because they wouldn't call it brave if a skinny girl did
of course not.
No,
We're brave.
she'd be
No,
slut shamed.
they would say
but
she'd be slut shamed.
Forget
Right. yeah.
all that. There's kids.
Right.
My kids don't want to look at your fucking ass
At a
at the
basketball game.
I
That's
took my
ridiculous.
kid to a basketball game.
Yeah.
But also, it's not
Dress
about
appropriate.
you, fat bitch. It
Yeah.
ain't about you. Enjoy the game.
You know what my unpopular opinion is? She does stunts like this because I think Lizzo didn't realize how big of a white audience she would have. Like, white people think Lizzo is like their god.
They love
Right.
fat.
And I think
They
she
love
didn't
fat
realize that. I think she was like, oh, all these fucking nerdy, annoying suburban whites.
They love fat.
I don't think she thought that was going to be her audience. I mean that seriously. So she does these things to pop back out to be like, white people don't really get to get me like they think they do. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't get to just have me.
Interesting. Have you-
I mean that because I think
she's a
she
good
didn't know.
follow
I
on
don't
the
think-
gram.
It's kind of like how like Lauryn Hill. Remember when Lauryn
Go
Hill
to
was like,
Instagram for me.
remember when Lauryn Hill was like, I'm going to
She's gonna make
misquote it.
music for white people.
Yeah, but and it got misconstrued. Which
I stopped
she
listening,
basically
but yeah.
said like, I'd rather have fucking my kids starve than have my albums bought by only white people.
Yeah.
In so many words. But what she was trying to say was, I don't make this music for whites. Like this is my voice
for
as a-
everybody.
She was saying my voice is a black woman, and this is for. I think she was trying to say it's predominantly for black people to live her experience.
Yeah, I stopped listening.
I'm just saying, white women think Lizzo is like their hero.
Yo, people-
I don't think she loves that.
Dude,
shit.
she's a good follow on the
So
gram.
right? Am I? You know what I'm saying? Like
Look at this
I think so. She
thicky,
does
bro.
this crazy shit to be like, fuck white people because they don't get to own me. I think it's a rebellious thing for her to say.
There's
fuck
one where
whites.
she's twerking. Keep going down, chin.
one?
You're like, all right, well, I get it.
Not this one.
No, fuck no.
The Instagram's different because it's yours. You have to opt in.
But wearing
No,
that shit to
she's
the
on a
basketball
bed.
game, wearing that shit to the basketball game is just like you don't need to do that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like that
Go,
kid
go.
doesn't get to
Yeah,
opt
there
in.
she is. There she is. Do
Do we want to watch that?
Dick, bro. I don't know. I want to see what you guys are into.
I don't care about her size. Look, I'm being honest. I don't give a fuck that she's big. I think her wearing that is just disrespectful. It's just like that's stupid. You don't do that shit. It's just stupid for no reason.
You know what? I don't like.
not cool,
I
it's
don't
not
like
funny,
that all the
it's like-
celebrities like, yeah, you go, girl. I'm like, but you guys shit on Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians.
They have to say "you go, girl" because if they don't say that,
You
they're on the
go,
wrong
girl.
side. Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Look at that picture on the left. If Kim posts that, her Instagram would get taken down.
Yeah, that's funny. You'd be bad. You'd be fucked up right away from
Yeah.
that if you showed your booty like
Look
that.
at Derek posting. First one to like it.
He would. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He likes booties. He said that before.
Like booties.
This girl has the right to do whatever the fuck she wants. I just think in a
I don't
public
give a fuck.
space, it's a little weird.
Get out of our face,
It's
though.
a little
I
weird.
don't like everyone's is on
No,
board.
you don't
with
have the right to
fatness.
do whatever you want. You don't have the right to wear a
With-
thong.
not to a pub-
fucking
not to a
NBA
basketball
Dude, here's
game.
my other thing.
Because if a
kids
non-famous
there, dude.
person did that
They'd
shit,
be an
they'd get kicked
asshole.
out.
No,
yeah.
no.
Every
here's-
girl would be an asshole if she did that.
Yeah.
Just dress decently at the fucking NBA.
But also,
you
when-
don't even know the rules. You don't know the rules to the game.
Of course not.
Have some respect for the fucking
Dude,
game.
But what about a little self-discipline? Stop eating, bitch.
It's just
What, like
rebellion.
what? When do we just go like?
Jobs,
this is okay?
isolate that one as well.
Job is
Line that
going-
up with the under 18.
Job
clip.
wants to smoke with Black Twitter. Job wants to smoke with all the black
Dude,
women.
it's the same thing with Andy Ruiz. Just stop eating. When are we just like, okay, go ahead, dude? Yeah, just do it. Let's celebrate you just being on discipline and being unhealthy.
I think she wants to rebel. I think all it is what I said before. I think like these white, nerdy suburban moms who love her. I think she wants to be like, you're not who I make music for.
I
I
actually
really
li-
mean
I
that.
actually like her.
And that's
You know, I
not.
actually
And that's
like
not.
her.
And that's not
I
a
do.
racial
I
thing.
like her, yeah.
I think it's an honest perspective of her going. I don't think she likes like. I don't think she wants to be in a Kia commercial. You know what I mean? I don't think she wants
Dude, you
her
know what
songs.
would be really funny?
There ain't no
If, like,
Ikea for her.
the suburban whites that always get criticized or just always kind of like are tolerated by certain artists. Like if they were like, all right, we're just not going to go to your shows. We're not going to buy your albums. And they watch their shit plummet by 80%. Right. Do you know what I mean? Like, dude, if white people really wanted to say the N-word, they could really go, we're not buying your albums unless we can sing along. And I bet you rappers were like, well, okay, maybe in the song.
Yeah. As long as you're singing it with me.
If we're together.
Yeah, if you bought the ticket to my show. That's the N-word pass. Any Drake show.
Was it last year? Somebody said the N-word on stage?
80%. They're buying 80%.
You talking about the Kendrick? The Kendrick brought a fan on stage.
Yeah.
And he goes, do you know the lyric? And she was like, blah, 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 N-word. And the whole crowd's like,
yikes.
Yeah, but you know what? He asked you to sing the song.
And then he turned on her too afterwards.
Yeah, it was so rude. It was so fucked up.
he's like, you got your goddamn mind. She's like, you.
How about don't invite a white girl on stage to sing your fucking song then if you know it's filled with N?
That's also your lyric, though.
Yeah, you said it.
You played the hook.
You said it.
It's in the hook.
I don't know. I think that this whole Lizzo thing is just confusing. I don't get it.
I'm a fan of Lizzo, though. I want that well documented.
You love Lizzo shit?
Don't love her,
I think she's all right.
I'm a fan.
She's all right.
Yeah, she's all right.
You are a white suburban mom. That is a fucking fact.
There's just a time and a place.
Yeah. Bodybuilder proposes to sex doll after getting a plastic surgery. Now this I love.
Oh, he seems legit.
So this bodybuilder is based out of Kazakhstan, and he says that he met his girlfriend, which happens to be a plastic sex doll in the club a couple years ago, and he swept her off of her feet away from a terrible relationship with a young man with ill intentions. And he basically had this whole relationship with her, and he decided to propose. They're in the limelight, and she felt uncomfortable with the way that she looked, so he made a decision to purchase plastic surgery procedures for her to look different, and they're very much in love.
Whoa. What a psycho, dude. I love this guy.
He's gone on to several interviews to proclaim his love for him.
What the fuck's she wearing, though? He dressed
She's
her?
covered up. You see that, Lizzo?
Damn, think how crazy that dude is. Think how's your friend. Think how's your buddy.
Yeah.
The fuck would you do, man?
But if your boy came to you, he's like, I gotta meet you some dude. I've been seeing someone. You're like, oh dude, congratulations. And he's like, I want you to come over and meet her. Straight up. What would you do if she was sitting at the dinner table? What would you do? I'm being dead ass serious. Well, if you walked in and your buddy was like,
could not stop laughing. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out. You're not
if he was like, dude, I know this is not traditional, but I'm being serious. This is my
And
life.
if he was like, don't
what
laugh,
would you
bro.
say if you came over?
Dead ass. I'd want to look at the pussy. I've never seen. I've never seen what it looks like on
I
the
haven't
inside.
either. I wanna see
and I
one.
do want to see it.
And what if he was like, dude, you could fuck her. We're in an open relationship.
I'd want it. Do they remove it? I would want my own thing. I could.
You gotta
slide in.
No, but
Clean it
I cleaned
out.
it. I
You gotta
cleaned it
clean
for
it
you. I
out.
cleaned it before
Yeah,
you
like
came
you know
over.
the hookah has the tips.
Yeah.
I want that with the pussy.
Done.
Yeah, so I
New
take
inside.
out his one and I put in mine. Do you know what I mean? I've got
Done.
it worked out to my size.
Yeah.
Dude, these sex dolls are perfect.
Yeah.
When you think about it, because they conform. This is great. Do we see more of the things that she does?
I think that's it, right? Well, there you go.
that
Them doing
Look
yoga.
at that. She's dude.
I think I
He
like her.
changes her wig up and shit.
Gotta keep
Great
it fresh.
tits.
Oh, he's an actor too.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes,
bet he's
he
doing
is.
well.
He's like, I already have a co-star in mind. But we already casted someone. Well, you got to uncast him. Oh, they're getting saxophone. Does she like music?
I don't understand.
Did
think
she
she
say
loves
yes,
jazz.
though, to his proposal? Do we know?
Yes, she did.
That's so
God, what
good.
a fucking hot mess. That guy has a mental illness, bro.
Yeah, this is.
Imagine when he gets tired of carrying her the proper way. You know, he starts just dragging her around town at some point. He's tired.
They're in a fight. We're in a fight.
Like she's a
Fire hair.
blanket. Yeah.
No, look at these dumbasses for the bridal shower, though. What
are you talking about?
Stupider than the
my
guy.
Those are good friends. Those are good buds. The girl on the far right, she knows. She's like, this is insane. These other bitches are in. The girl on the far right is like, fuck this, dude. Look at her. She's like, I gotta
She's
get
like,
out of here, bro. This is what is happening, bro.
Right now.
All right, give us one more.
One more, baby.
All right, this one. Do you guys wear those Fitbits at all?
I don't wear that shit.
No.
I wear
Okay.
well, Whoop. I think I'm about to do another thing with Whoop. It's same
All right.
Oh,
thing.
Whoop
Cool.
is the thing you guys did for your competition, right?
I didn't have a competition. That was Rogue. For you talking about Sober October?
Yo, this is.
No, didn't you guys do
though.
like a weight loss thing or some shit?
I didn't.
This is real. This can actually really happen too. I'm sure it happened to a lot of people already.
Oh, I do know this. Yeah.
She's an NFL
Dude,
sideline
I joked
reporter.
about this the other day. Yeah,
I feel
this
like
is
it's
great.
bullshit. How do we know he just wasn't jacking off?
Let's say it. Say it. Say the.
Say it. Yeah, say it.
I'll show you the actual
story.
text messages here.
What's the
Or
story?
not text messages, the
Say the
Twitter.
story though. Set it up.
Well, they got each other Fitbit stuff, right? And they were tracking their fitness levels. It was a fun gift for each other. And then later on, she found out at 4 a.m. his heartbeat was going like crazy.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to exercise or anything else. And it's at 4 a.m.
She knew.
So she knew, yeah.
She
So he
knew
was
he was
cheating.
fucking.
Dude.
Or jacking it hard.
He could have said jacking it. That's why you got to have sex on your back, man.
So your heart rate doesn't
If
get
you're
going?
fucking around, you gotta lay down.
If you cheat, your arm's got to be right next to you. That's it.
Also, why
locked
is he
in
leaving
like a
on the
luge.
Fitbit? Why do you
Say
think? Did you leave them around? Do people wear them all?
It'll
24
track
hours?
your- it'll track
You can
your-
go online and check how your spouse
I
or
didn't
your
know
friends
that.
are
I
doing.
didn't know you leave them on all the time. I thought you
People
do when you
wear
work
it
out, right?
Because it'll track your sleep.
Yeah, that's the main reason people wear it.
But for
all the
me,
time.
for me, it'd be like, "What are you doing at 4 a.m.? Your heart's probably like, dude, I'm having a panic attack. I'm freaking
I'm
the
like, yeah,
fuck
the
out.
night- I had
I'm
the
thinking
worst
about the
nightmare
world. I'm
ever.
thinking about
Yeah.
what I got to do this week.
Yeah.
That's really me. I wake up at 6 a.m. like, I fucking dude. I sleep like shit. I'm
Anxiety,
thinking, I can't
man.
turn off the head. This guy got
This
fucked.
guy could have got out of it.
Yeah, but what? Nah. He probably wanted her to catch him.
She's pretty hot.
Who is the girl? Oh, let me see.
Jane
Let me
Slater.
see.
Oh yeah, that's Topanga.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Same here.
Good reference.
I don't know. She
looks a lot-
I think that's a lot of TV look.
Watch, you'll see.
I
her
think that
name.
looks like TV
She looks
stuff
good
that
here.
you guys
No,
are
she's
looking
a
at.
hottie, man.
I think you guys see TV stuff. Look at that one right there. Go down. Left.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me go back.
We're gonna just look
I'm
for
fine.
the worst.
I'm never
picture
gonna
of her.
see her in life. I'm just gonna see her.
That
on
one
TV.
right there. I think you guys see TV stuff.
She's fine.
I think you guys see TV stuff.
I'm not gonna wear a Fitbit for her, but
I think you guys see
TV
TV stuff. I think that looks like TV stuff.
It is TV
Dude,
stuff.
did
She gets made up very much.
Hey,
Yeah,
what-
she's not. I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying like you made it out to be like she was. You know.
no, she's not fucking.
I didn't-
All right, it's not Halle Berry. Hey, were you not at the game? The same game Lizzo was? Weren't you at the game with your boy Little Dicky?
Nah, we went to the Clippers game. That was the Lakers game. We can't afford those tickets, bro. I can't sit courtside. I would have to show my dick or my butt to get those seats. There's like 50 G's a pop.
What about FX, man? They can't.
Little Dicky.
Yeah, FX made them. They're made of money. You know those guys. No. You know what? Well, because we got him through his management team. They have season tickets, dude. Clippers floor seats are literally 1/10 of the price of Lakers floor seats.
Why? They're the best team? Well, they're
Lakers
both
are
good.
better.
What do you mean? Why? LeBron James. People will pay whatever it is to watch LeBron James in a Lakers
True,
jersey.
true.
People fly from across the
Oh, yeah.
across the globe
To
just to
watch
come to LA to watch a home game.
Yeah.
and then they go back to where they're from.
That's insane.
Yeah, people with money do that. Though you look at the Lakers floor, it's all foreign money because they're like, I'll pay 60 G's to sit floor side to see
see
LeBron.
LeBron?
Yeah,
And then
because
he doesn't
because their
play that
kids
game?
might get some shoes. He signs shoes and shit, and LeBron's playing into the
Isn't it
LA
fucked
thing.
up that they give them to the kids that don't need the shoes.
And
They
never
give
gonna
him
be
the
able to
richest
wear
kid.
them.
Oh, dude, come on! I sat next to a kid on the floor. This guy had his kid there, and it's like, this kid has no fucking idea what a basketball game is supposed to be like. Like in his mind, he's like, a waiter comes to you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the menu down there is a real food menu. It's not like, Dad, can we get a hot dog? With me, it was
Yeah.
like, Dad, can we get a hot dog and a Coke? And he was like, yeah. And we'll get some nachos. I was like, fucking
And we're gonna
nachos?
stand in line.
I would
Yeah.
lose it, right? Oh, the line didn't even exist.
Yeah,
And
the
who
line was
cared? It was
insane.
all a big line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this kid sits his little fucking dork feet, not even hitting the ground.
Yeah, I like
And
this kid.
I
And
want
a
chicken
cushioned
fingers.
seat.
I want chicken fingers, and I would like
Honey Dijon.
Yeah, no, he wanted a side of fruit. I was like, fruit.
Side of fruit.
Yeah, he got a side of fruit. The kid.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I lost my mind. I was just like, that's what this kid experiences for a game.
Right.
But it's funny because they get.
It's not his fault, you know.
No, it's not the kid's fault. But
Send the sneakers up top.
send him to the 300
no, go. Who
seats.
wears size 16? Give it.
No,
to
he
them.
should have a fucking. He should have one of the usher guys walk him up
Walk
to
it
someone
all
else.
the
To
way
the
to the
poor
top.
kids?
It should be to the furthest fucking seat.
Yeah, those are the kids that
up
deserve it the most.
I don't know if they deserve it more, but
think
like
they
they
do.
need it. They
think
need
they'll
those.
appreciate it more.
They could sell it. They
They'll
could
appreciate
definitely
it.
appreciate that
Yeah.
kid's dad could buy him those sneakers.
You know what the irony
You
of
could
what you
probably
said
buy
is?
LeBron.
I guarantee you the rich kid would sell it online
In a
before the poor
heartbeat.
kid would sell it.
Oh, that poor kid would
business
love
mind,
those
you're saying?
fucking
He wouldn't
sneakers.
sell it. I think it would mean so much more
Oh,
to someone
agree.
that has it. Yeah, because I said this last night, actually. I think I was more generous when I had no money than now that I have a ton of money. Not a ton.
Don't say a ton.
I shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
I have a little bit of money. Compared to what I used to have, I'm saying I have a ton. I was broke. When I first moved here, I was so poor.
Really, I feel like I've always been the same. Even when I didn't have money.
No, I was more generous when I had less money in the sense of like
don't ask me for
being
money, but-
okay with buying stuff or giving it away to people and stuff. And now
You're more
the fear is
frugal?
I might lose it. Yeah, I'm way more frugal because I'm afraid I'm going to lose it.
Interesting. I'm more generous.
Me too.
I
Yeah,
feel like
you
I've
are-
always
you
been
are.
generous, but I'm more generous now.
I wish I was. I get so nervous. I'm like, they're going to take it away from me.
Well, not me.
That's
I'm,
interesting.
Yeah, I'm way more
I
generous.
don't know why. I'm worried they're going to take it away from me. Did you grow up with a lot of money?
Not a lot. I mean, we were fine. We were very comfortable. My parents owned a dance studio. So
I guess I don't know what my anxiety stems from
You had a
too.
beach house,
I get
though, you
nervous.
said.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
a beach house. Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you have
yeah.
more than one house,
You're
that's
balling.
dope.
Yeah. No, my parents were very comfortable.
We were fine too. I just feel like
I went to public school,
Yeah.
but we had a beach house.
Yeah.
Like I was probably one of the more wealthy
Blue-
kids of
upper
my
blue
friends.
class.
It was upper middle class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but again, my parents had a dance studio, so it's like it's
That's
not like
nice.
we're fucking
Did
multi.
you have more than one?
No, one dance studio. But my parents had like a really good business, and they like understood the structure of their business. They like defined their business, and then all these other
That's
people.
why you're good at business.
Yeah, probably from them, just
Yeah.
seeing them work tirelessly.
I guess I grew up fine. It's just I guess I started this game so poor that I get scared. That's just me being honest. I get scared all the time.
I understand that there's a fear of going down.
Yeah, you get scared.
Yeah, and it's like I think it's why a lot of times athletes that come from nothing spend all their money because they're not afraid of nothing because they've existed
had it.
and they've thrived in nothing.
Yeah, because they went to 0 to 100. Where in this game,
Yeah.
you go 0 to 10 to 20,
Yeah.
then back down to 10. Like the stand up game
But
is
you're
like
good
when
at zero, right? Like you don't mind zero,
I don't miss it.
right?
I don't fucking
Here-
miss sleeping
here's
in a kitchen.
You don't want to
better
go
question.
to zero.
I don't
though.
miss it.
You never want to go to
Fuck
zero.
no, I don't
That's
miss,
why you're the way
I don't miss
you
sharing
are.
a bathroom with 3 men. I don't miss that kind of shit.
This is different.
That'd be so heartbreaking if we went back down to zero.
It'd be funny though.
It would be
some good
hilarious.
I get a new hour out of it.
Callan would love it. Callan would fucking love it, dude.
Callan, that racist bigot.
I think what happens is once you realize like you can make money from nothing, you start to have less economic anxiety. And I think when you're in like the Hollywood matrix, like for so long you've been auditioning and getting pilots and getting shows and all these things, and you're like, fuck, I hope I get another show. I hope I get another.
Yeah, you have- yeah.
But your money is in their hands. And I think the more that you get into podcasting and the more that you start, you continue selling out on the road and doing these things and you start going, oh, I'm making my money
Well, yeah.
with a
Control of it.
connection to
But this is
my
the first.
fans.
But to be fair, you know this too. This is the first time this has happened in our industry in a long time. It never used to be this way.
in ever.
Yeah, so I'm saying like
Yeah.
that's why the nervousness is there because I'm like,
Of course.
it never used to.
You're
be
not
that
used
way.
to it. You don't
Yeah.
think it's
See, but I can't- but I
farmers.
can't-
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is literally what farmers do. We plant seeds
Yeah.
and then go get the crops at the end of the harvest,
Yeah.
right?
Right,
So,
right.
like when you're a farmer, you have confidence you're going to eat because you're like, I just planted.
Right.
I put in the
We're
work.
good.
I soiled. Yeah, exactly.
The guy at the grocery store that needs to buy the pumpkins is like, I hope we get pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we get radishes or whatever it is. So for me, I think that's what started to happen when I went, oh, okay, I can do this. I can create content. I can put it up in places and I can create revenue to take care of my family, take care of my friends, take care of my parents, whoever needs money, whoever needs anything. And I know I'm doing it. I'm not relying on someone else. That's the reason why I wanted kind of out of the typical Hollywood shit. It was like, I can't live my whole life hoping someone chooses me.
Well, it sucks. It's
Fuck
So then, what are you gonna do about
Yeah.
your special?
That
Because I think I'm gonna say that I think and I
Yeah.
have other friends who are the same way, like, oh, anti-Hollywood, and I'm like, where's your special gonna be? They're all Netflix, Comedy Central. I'm like, oh,
I'm not
you're
anti-Hollywood.
back in it.
I'm not
It's not
anti.
anti-Hollywood. It's just
I'm not
no,
saying
no, no.
anti. I mean, but when you go against the machine, and as soon as the machine goes, we'll take it. You're like, all right, do it, man.
No, that you got to break the machine. That's
Talk
what
to
it is. You break the machine. So you
You mean use the machine, really?
Yeah. So it's like the new special will be, I think, one of the first specials that is like a product of new media, right? And they got, back in the day, I think the networks deserved the lion's share of the money because they had the platform, they had the
audience.
audience, which
Yeah.
is most important. They had the audience. We
Yep.
couldn't get in front of people unless HBO said, hey, you're getting in front of people,
Correct.
right? And they also had the ability to shoot it, right? They had all those things. And we were the ones that put together the content. We still do that. Now we do the content. We have a platform if we want, YouTube, right? Or Twitter, Instagram, all these other things. We could shoot it if we want. I do it every single weekend with my guys. And we have the people. So if you want me to go on your network, the pay structure got to be totally different. Right? It's got to be totally different. When I told people to like put out their content for free, I don't think your content's worthless. You define the value of your content, right? Just because you put it out for free doesn't mean it's worth nothing.
No, you're
It's
investing
worth
in yourself.
everything.
Yeah, it's everything.
Yeah, it's worth
Yeah.
it. So it's like, so for me, I wasn't going to do a deal. I went from nobody wanting to do a deal to people being interested, and I wasn't going to do a deal until the deal was right. I mean, I'll tell you a story.
Did you
about
find
how
the
this
right
shit-
deal?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty crazy.
How much?
I won't tell you exactly how much, but I'll tell you.
No,
I'll tell you what happened.
But
It was
also
like,
tell us off air exactly how
Shab
much.
wants to know so fucking bad.
okay, so this is what happened. I came back from long time ago, before I came here, remember I dropped views from the sis and I was here?
Yeah.
I think it was the first time I ever did this one. Like that same time I was here, I was about to drop views from the sis. I think it was the next week. I had a meeting with Comedy Dynamics, right?
Yep.
Production company.
Familiar
They
with
get
it.
it. They get new media. They fucking understand it. And they're like, hey, we want to have views from the sis. Can you not put it out? And I was like, that's going to be $1 million. And they were like, what are you talking about? Just don't put it out on YouTube. I was like, nah, it needs to be on YouTube. So it's $1 million if you guys want it. And they're like, okay, well, just give us a few days. I was like, it's going up Sunday. So
You
it
have
is
till
what it is.
Sunday,
It's
yeah.
fine. The comedy world needed it in a weird way. Like the culture needed it. It was just like a big fuck you. And it just needed to shake some shit, you know? And then I go to Montreal. I have a good Montreal. I come back. Netflix makes me an offer to do stand-up, to do the Degenerates or whatever like that.
30 minutes?
Yeah,
Degenerates.
half hour, yeah.
15 minutes. Now they're
15?
doing 15.
Oh, the new
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're doing 15 now.
Didn't
Doing
know.
15. And then I was like, yeah, I put my stand-up on Instagram and Twitter. I'm not sure, I'll do it on that. And you're going to pay me? Cool. You know,
Yeah.
it's no big deal. And then we get a call from Comedy Dynamics. And they're like, hey, what is Andrew doing anything for a special? My agent's like, yo, Netflix reached out. And they're like, don't sign anything. Give us a second. We'll put something together. So we go back to Netflix with some demands we know they're going to say no about. But we're like, can he be the first episode? Can he have his face on the flyer? Just shit that they're going to have to run through their lawyers to like stall for a couple of days.
But also legit.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I just thought they were really good comics that were on this season.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's cool. Like these are, my brothers and sisters. Like let's do something fun. But we just need a few days. So they come back. My agent comes back and he goes, okay, here's the deal. And he's like really excited and he like puts it down. And the deal from Comedy Dynamics is for $1 million. And I go, man, this is fucking amazing, man. Dude, that's awesome. Great job. But tell him we're not interested. And he like had a heart attack. Like my agent had a heart attack, dude.
he thought-
was like,
'cause he thought it was a home
"What do
run."
you fucking mean? He's
Yeah.
like, this is what you wanted. And I was like, no, that was for the last special. So shit's changed. So it has to adjust accordingly. Because I don't care.
But
I'll put it on YouTube just as much.
But Comedy Dynamics is just a production company.
So they're a production company.
And where did they want to live?
And then they said,
They would go and shop it.
right. Well, we
They
would
go
shop it
sell it,
together.
yeah.
We partner, right?
Yes.
So because what my thing with them is we got to partner. We got to be in this together in every aspect of it, creative, et cetera. It's not just like paycheck that is done. It's like, how are we going to work together to make this shit good? So I said, hey man, I can't, that's amazing, but it's got to be more because that's what it was last time. And if I value what I do and I feel like it's increased value, then you got to respect that. And at the end of the day, I've never paid any of my bills off of money from a special. I'll put my special on YouTube so happily.
Yes.
So fucking
Probably
happily.
sell more tickets doing that.
I might, you know what I mean? Or I got some good confidence where we're going with it. I can't say just yet, but basically, we said back and my agent had a fucking heart attack. I was like, just trust me, man. Just fucking trust me. And then I dropped that crowd work special.
The 30, it was
And-
like 30, 40 minutes, right?
Yeah, it was like maybe like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And he was like, what do you do? Like, we have things. I was like, just fucking trust me. Everything's fine. And the crowd work special hit 1 million views. And then we got the offer that was right. And then we were like, Netflix, thank you very much. But we're going to go with Comedy Dynamics. And then we just settled with a place that we're going to
Because
It's on CISO. It's going to be on CISO.
dude, Judd
it's just a
Apatow has
real
straight-
bummer. That whole long story. So I want to make the announcement.
Long story
It's
short,
going to live on
We're
CISO.
revamping MySpace.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna-
actually an album.
The whole thing's going to be
It's
on
actually an album. It's an album,
Dude, it's
We're
it's-
like, what
it's-
the fuck?
No, what is really interesting is that there's so Judd Apatow has this. It's a baseball network, and they're doing baseball and comedy, and so I think I'm going to be the first.
Are you
the
really?
First one.
That's
well, I love
not-
both of you, man.
No,
love
but
both
it
you guys,
is a
man.
cool thing. I guess the point I'm trying to say
Well,
is
I'm
like,
excited for you.
just fucking.
I can't wait.
It's going to be
Yeah,
fucking
I can't
incredible.
Just do like I guess what last time probably we were on here and we had these conversations, and I do believe like comics, you should share all your shit, but when given the opportunity to sell it, it's
Get your
important
money.
you get your value worth.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's why this was important for me. It was like make sure that people know that there's
There's a reason you're doing it.
an end road to all this, right?
Yeah.
We're not destroying the industry. We're just shaking it up so that we can work together in a better way because we're doing more than we did before.
Right. It's not fuck them. It's, hey, let's fuck with each other. Like, let's
But also-
not fuck them. Yeah, it's
it's-
not fuck them.
Hey,
It's like,
no, we're a
change
team.
it,
What
can we
baby.
do? Yeah.
Hey, let's talk.
let's shift. Yeah.
yeah, I don't work
it.
for you. Yeah.
We work together.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Because look how much we're doing.
Yeah.
All three of us tomorrow can go film an hour, and we can put it up on our YouTube and get millions of views. We know our value.
You're right.
So get paid accordingly.
Yep.
And even if you don't get paid, put it on YouTube and then blow the fuck up with it.
Yep.
We got all the options.
It's
you
hard.
get paid on the road.
It's a new wave, and it's also so young, so it's hard. It's a hard medium. I mean, you've got. Anyway, your shit's gonna be fucking dope on where it ends
excited.
up on TikTok or
CISO, TikTok. Dude,
it's gonna be dope.
I gotta get
And
out
I
of
want to
here.
say this: all the offensive, fucked up shit that we say on here, Schultz and I, because I know Andrew well, I love him.
Yeah.
We mean none of it. And Shab means literally all of it. And I mean that. I'm serious. When we make jokes and we talk about offensive, weird, fucked up shit, we're probably kidding around. When Shab says it,
It's real.
It's real as fuck. I mean, dude,
from the heart.
he means it. He means it. He is a pedo, a racist,
Can you sign us out as the Texas Cowboy?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Let me tell you something about Chinny Chin Chin. He took a whole bunch of them, and I appreciate y'all listening to The Fighter and the Kid, featuring the Red Rocket, Andrew Break the Motherfucking Industry Schultz, and good old biggity Brendan Schaub.
Biggity?
The bigot Brendan Schaub. The big brown bigot Brendan Schaub.
Wait, any dates or no? You're saving
This weekend. Hey, I've got two. I'm doing 2 shows at the Ice House in Pasadena on Saturday. The first one's already done, already sold out, and the second one is almost sold out. But come see me this Saturday at the Ice House. I'm done until 2020. I do the Red Rocket Tour, doing small theaters.
Yeah,
Schultzy?
where can you get the tickets for the Red Rocket Tour?
AndrewSantino.com. Go to AndrewSantino.com, baby.
I'm pulling up on one of the dates. I'm gonna check out the dates.
You want to come through? Seriously?
I would love to. Yeah.
Honestly, I would fucking love that.
Because I had so much fun when we did our show the other
So
day
fun.
with Tony and
We should.
Tim?
We did like a Q&A after we were just fucking around,
Dude,
and it was
sounds
so
so fun.
fun, man. Will you seriously come and do a date?
I'm gonna pull up. I
All right,
promise you.
come do a date.
Absolutely, especially if you're anywhere.
This is all Shab's dates. He puts it up for Shab to read because he has CTE. He doesn't remember where he is. He doesn't know where he is right
I
now.
have so many. I have no idea
Ask
where
him
I'm
where-
at.
ask
dude.
him where he is right now.
at UFC 48 in Tulsa.
Hey, where are we at right now? What town are we in right now? He doesn't know.
Schultzy, anything?
What?
You got anything?
Yeah, theandrewschultz.com. You can check out the youtube.com/theandrewschultz. And I'm on tour right now, the Matador tour. And you can get tickets to the special. Matter of fact, we're doing a special in LA at the Orpheum.
When?
April 11th. And the tickets go on sale. Pre-sale is December 17th.
Soon.
And the code will be Matador for that. So just go get those early, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Go get those
Get them.
early, man.
Love it, man.
Yeah.
2 of the best. I'm in Atlantic City this Saturday. La Jolla and all next weekend. La Jolla Comedy Store. Get your tickets. tfatk.com. Fellas, love you both.
Love you, man.
Thank you,
Sign
brother.
us off, cowboy.
Thanks for listening to T Fat K. I love you, baby. Come back soon.
This the Fun Kid. We're out.